Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tamara, aka Girl from Harlem.
It's your cousin Juju.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee.
And this is the Guy Show.
Tamara forgetting her role now. She's like, is you want to say it? I'm going to say it. And before we get started, shout out to our sponsors, Yoko Vodka. Shout out to Tote and Carry. Shout out to all the people watching the show. Like, subscribe. Do all of that shit for us, man, because it costs you nothing to do that. And that's the type of things that keep us giving you this great content. But today's show, we have a brother of mine who I have seen the journey from intern to president like firsthand. I remember when he was Shakir's intern. Yep. I remember after Shakir passed away, when he was on his own at Def Jam, man, he came to see me about Brother. I don't even know if you remember that.
I do.
You came to see me about Brother. And then I seen him ascend to where he is now. You know, we talk all the time, and he's actually one of the dopest A&Rs in the game. So if you listening, listen to him talk. Some of these motherfuckers ain't smart. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I actually have one of the smart ones. Everybody give it up for our Michigan brother.
Yes.
Dallas Martin. Let's go. Welcome to the Blue Couch, my brother.
Man, I'm so happy to be here.
I think you're the second person to come on here with a bigger chain than me. I gotta get my chain game up. I gotta get my chain game up. You know, when Chubby had the best glasses, I gotta get my chain game up because Dallas. Don't worry about it. I'm working there.
Real. Yeah, I seen your house, nigga.
Well, we all spend our money in different places. But now that the house is straight and the house is paid off, I want to buy a chain now. I want to buy a chain. But man, thanks for coming on the show. And before I throw it to Tamara, I just want to make sure y'all know the reason why I'm happy to have Dallas here is because when I started doing this, I jumped out off the porch on my own. And there was only a few of my peers that actually hit me when I started doing it and was like, bro, that's going to go. And Dallas was one of the first, probably the first, that actually hit me about what I was doing and was like, bro, I'm going to come fuck with you on this. So we here. Now let's get into it, Tamara. Let's go.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you. I just got to push the mic to you.
Thanks for having me, though.
Because I know you one of the smartest dudes here, and I also know you got that wolf in you. Like, you know, some people are great A&Rs, but they don't have that wolf. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? That wolf where you like, this nigga gonna be blowing houses down and building his own shit in a few minutes. He a boss. You got that boss energy.
Thank you,
You
man.
carry what Shakir left.
Man.
You're probably, you and Boo, maybe Dash. It's only a few ones that got that
Dash,
energy. That got that boss energy. So welcome, man.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Right, so Ray kind of actually already touched into it. So you started your career kind of interning over at Def Jam. What's your mindset when you going in there? Like, I got to work for free. I'm not getting paid. What is your mindset, and why did you decide to do a free internship?
Man, it was crazy because I'm from a small city. I'm from Flint, Michigan. So my whole goal to come to Atlanta, I went to Clark, Atlanta. My whole goal was to get into the music business and do A&R shit. Like, I wanted to be an A&R since I was in high school. And I just kind of like looked up to people like motherfucking Russell, motherfucking Dane, Master P, Baby, all them. I'm like, man, I want to just be really involved with this on the business side. I just love music so much. So when I got the opportunity to work at Def Jam, I would have worked for free forever, really, in the beginning, because I just love music. You know what I'm saying?
People ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, but that's the problem with a lot of people. They don't want to put that work in. Everybody wants to be paid. They want instant gratification. For me, I was just like, shit, I'm from Flint, nigga. I'm working at fucking Def Jam, nigga.
And
what the fuck?
And not only that, to me, you're one of the only people that never cheated the process.
Yeah.
Like, I saw you like fighting for your artists, because the music business is so different now.
Yeah.
It used to be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And you could tell who was the coolest by who the artist was.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like,
and it was hard to get in.
Yeah, exactly. It was hard to get in. Now it's just like nerds and people who are in it and all they know is numbers, and they think because they know numbers, the numbers is a reaction. No one talks about that.
That's what's fucking the game up.
No one talks about that. Data is a reaction to an action.
Yeah.
And the music business has become reactive rather than active.
Yeah.
We used to tell you what was dope.
Yep.
Now we sit back and you tell us what was dope. But it might be a joke.
Yeah.
People might be watching it because it's so like, dog, it's a song called It's So Cold to D.
It's so cold in the D.
See how we both know it? But here's the thing, we both know it, but we ain't gonna sign that shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But in this new music industry, if that shit came out today,
featuring Sexy Red.
What? We gonna put an artist on there. We gonna put that shit out. What? They gonna be like, let's turn up. It's cold to D, right? Like, nigga, bro, that's a joke, my nigga. I don't think she thinks it's. You gotta hear it, Tamara, because it's like
I'm literally about to.
And let me tell you something. If you listen to the song, the mix is
amazing.
crazy because the hook it's like her vocals are distorted. It's so loud.
Oh, it's a
The
girl.
video.
Oh, it's a girl.
Too.
No, the video. She's walking through a graveyard with kids.
Nah, the video classic.
Bro, it's like
Where would I be in life that this song is played for me? Like, what is it?
it was a
called?
joke. It's literally like
You remember Young Cartier?
Yeah.
what you said?
Young Cartier.
Bro, come on, man. It's crazy out here.
Nah,
but
it's crazy.
You came from the place of the real industry. And to me, I feel like that's why I feel like you're the last of a dying breed of those guys that look the part also.
Yeah.
Like, dog, let's before we get into the interview, let's take a couple minutes to acknowledge Shakir.
Absolutely.
That motherfucker was the nigga.
That nigga was a superstar.
Bro,
he was a superstar A&R.
He was the. If I think superstar A&R, bro, you knew the car he was driving.
taught me how to carry
you see him in the
myself for sure.
parties.
Yeah.
He got the girls around him. He was like, dog. Shakir, and let me tell you my favorite thing about Shakir. He made sure he knew everybody's name.
Yeah. Yep.
I never get. I was passing out flyers. 2004, passing out flyers for Metro Boys, and everybody knew Shakir because he had the gray 2-door BMW.
Yep.
Shaka had the burgundy one,
Yep.
and he had the gray one.
Uh-huh.
He was pulled up in front of Vision in the gray one. I was like, man, that's Shakir. And he paused and he was yelling my name, but I'm like, who are you talking to back there? Nigga, that shit made my life, nigga. That nigga said my name. Right, what's up, nigga? I'm talking to you. Like, we just gotta acknowledge he was.
Nah, he was dope,
Star.
man.
Yeah, you said
Man.
he taught you how to carry yourself. Tell us a
Man,
little
he
bit
taught me
more.
how to be an A&R. He taught me how to be a professional. He taught me how to really, like, you know, develop talent. You know what I'm saying? Trust in my gut, believe in my vision, and you know, and obviously too, like, be the type of person that attracts talent as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be out here, you got to be in the streets, you got to be relatable, and people want to connect with you. Because nowadays, I don't really search for art. They come to me now. Like, like people be like, how do you find your talent now? I be like, people come to me now. It's like crazy. Like,
So if somebody come up to you rapping in the airport.
it's not even all that.
Oh, okay, that's why I'm
But it's like-
you about to have people running
but
down.
it's like my relationships that I'm built over the years from everybody. Like somebody like a lawyer or a manager or a dope producer, they're gonna be like, yo, we gotta let Dallas see this shit. This is like, he'll know what to do with it.
Not only that, and we don't talk about this enough, but I know who's dope and who ain't dope by how they carry this. Like, dog, I got 2 A&R guys right here.
Yeah,
I could look at them and tell their taste is different.
yeah.
I could tell he's more
Like more independent.
Yeah, like
Ooh, that's
more
a
like
flashback.
Dallas likes the big shit. Like Dallas, like Juju is like.
I like to spend other people's money.
But here's the thing, though. He likes to tell you how to do it. No, seriously. But you could just tell. Like we don't realize we attract our tribe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Shakir to me was the first, because as a young dude coming up, even for yourself, you wanted to hang around him.
Yeah.
Like, and when he signed the artist, that was him saying, this nigga's as fly and as fresh as me.
Yep.
He's as dope as me. We don't have that no more. We got A&R dudes that's like, yo, I started such and such. I'm like, you? Well, the data told me that nigga, get the fuck out of here. You didn't sign nobody. Nigga, dog, every time, when I was at Warner, every time I saw NLE Chopper, every time I saw him, he said the same thing. Damn, you be fresh. Nigga, I better know.
Yeah.
If I don't know what to wear, nigga, how I'm gonna tell you what to say?
Exactly.
People don't understand how important fashion and music, like, dog, Pharrell looks like his music.
Yes.
It's a fact.
Tim looks, Dr. Dre looks like his music.
It's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
That makes
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, niggas don't, like, dog, Kanye looks like his music.
Yeah.
Hov is what, 55? You saw that video where the dude ran up on him and was
He's
like,
like,
I'll take the dinner. But you saw how fresh that nigga was for 50, like, come on, nigga. That nigga be 55 this year, 54 this year. But that's
I'm
what I'm
taking
saying.
that. I'm taking that dinner. I don't give a fuck what nobody
What,
say.
nigga? I want the dinner. Nigga, I'm just trying, all I'm doing at the dinner is trying to figure out when's the next one. Because I lost 500,000, right? I just want to be at the next one.
I'm at the fucking dinner.
Just let me know when I'm coming.
doing? Fuck, nigga, this hoe,
These
nigga.
niggas be out here. But yeah, I want to take the time. And it was also one thing that I love that Shakir did. One of the artists that he signed, and this is how life works, was a nigga from Miami named Rick Ross.
Yeah.
When Rick Ross goes to do his label deal, that's when your career going to run. And one of the main reasons why he looked out was because you were Shakir's
saw
man.
me. Yeah.
I saw you when you was in touch. You next.
Yeah.
That was like that. So that's, to me, that's why I want to acknowledge him, because even from the grave, he gave that last
No,
oop
that
where
was
it
that.
took off.
Boy.
And that really helped you take off to a whole nother level.
That changed my life, nigga.
What, nigga? I remember that. That's real nigga shit.
And it was crazy because Ross recorded his first 2 albums at Hicko, right here on Bishop Street.
Yeah, right there, right.
So I used to be trying to get in that room every day, play beats. That nigga would kick me out every day.
For real?
Him and yo, what you doing, little nigga? Get up out of here. So one day I heard that nigga say, man, I need some hoes today. I said, what?
Give me 1 second. Be right back.
10 bitches popped up to the studio. He like, yo,
you my nigga. Hang out. Keep Dallas around.
You got some beats, nigga. Go and play them shits, nigga.
By the way, they don't do that at United Masters.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, they don't care about better. I'm fucking with you. I had to do it because he did. I just had to do it.
I don't label bang, nigga.
I just had to do it, though. I
don't label bang.
So now let's get into your career. Let's get into your career.
Yeah.
And I got a question. Tamir, by the way, leaves, but I have a question. How does it feel to be associated the A&R of the greatest intro in rap history?
Man.
And did you know when he made it, it was gonna be the greatest intro? It was gonna be it's like a Negro spiritual. Like it's Way in the Water and Dreams and Nightmares, my nigga.
Man, you know when it was happening, you knew it was gonna be special.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna know, like, that shit gonna play in the club for like the next 10, 15, 20 years.
How
like, as the highlight of the night. It makes me feel like
I can fly. How does it make you feel when you hear it knowing that, damn, that's my legacy?
Dog, it makes me like proud and like knowing I got my kids and shit to be like, yo, like that shit gonna play with my son in the club.
Yes, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like my dad was we was at the Satai Hotel going up, nigga. Like the crazy shit is like when it was happening, everybody just had that face like, is this happening right now? You know
when he was recording it.
When he was recording it.
Oh, wow. So y'all knew it was special.
So he did the first part.
Okay.
Then Beat Bully redid, like he added the second part. So we just heard the beat. But when he did the, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all niggas was like, oh my God. We spent the whole summer in Miami working on that album. My nigga's the best time of my life. But like that intro is literally gonna play forever.
Like I take pride in that they have, but I'm like, nigga, I don't have. You don't have that. A mistake.
I got a chance to have the intro and the box.
Hold on.
No, hold on. And not only that, I'm a boss. Like you associated with some real classic shit.
Yeah.
Which one are you more proud of, the box or the intro? What up, everybody? This is Ray Dangs, aka the Culture Referee. You already knew that, but what you didn't know about, I bet, is a new distribution company called Two Lost Distribution. They're the most technologically advanced distributor in the world. They distribute your music to more stores than any distributor out there, and they only charge you $3 a month. Yep, $3 a month. And they don't charge you any money to collect your royalties, so you get 100% of your royalties. Y'all know how some of them distribution companies be asking for, it's distribute with us, but they take 20%. These guys don't take any of that. They charge $3 a month to distribute all your music. And if you use the code GODS, which is on the bottom of the screen, when you add your discount code, you get 3 months free. So if you're looking for distribution, you need distribution, you're looking for the best distribution company to work with, Two Lost is the fastest growing distribution company out there. Mess with them. Tell them Ray sent you. You're going to get some money off.
The box.
I would say the intro. I wouldn't know why you guys. I wouldn't know why.
I'm gonna say that because that was something that I saw from scratch.
You was there when he did it.
I'm talking about Roddy.
Yeah,
like just signing something that you believe
Before
in. Nobody.
Below?
I signed him. I signed him.
Okay.
It wasn't no down below before me, nigga.
Okay.
It was, nigga, I'm down below. Nigga.
We got you. Stout and Kaiser shooting. Stout and Kaiser gonna text each other for this one. Like, yeah, my nigga. Hey, you talking shit. Stout gonna look at you like, hey, nigga.
Man.
Queens.
I got a question though, because the box, like
so go ahead.
So you were part of the box in creating that.
I wasn't part of creating the box. No,
not creating the box, but being the A&R behind one of the most influential.
I just signed them. Yeah. Like so, basically, like at the point where I was in my career at the time, I would just finish up Victory Lap with Nipsey Hussle. I was working on championships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a little taste of what I was doing that year.
That's a little
you know what I'm saying? So with Roddy, you know what I'm saying, Kiefer was very instrumental, and that was somebody that I brought on that I work with that
shout out
really
to Kiefer. I saw you grooming him the way Shakir.
Shout out Kiefer. So all I could take credit for is just knowing Roddy was gonna be a superstar when I signed him, and just giving him the tools he needed to be successful, just putting him in the room with the right producers and just giving him stuff that he needed. But like Roddy, he never, like his first mixtape, Feed the Streets 2, was all him by himself. He ain't had no feature.
Yeah, that's down below. That's
All
yeah.
that, all
Oh,
that,
oh.
all that,
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
So coming off a very successful first album.
Yep. Oh, he
What
couldn't wait. He
happened?
couldn't wait.
We are journalists now. We journalists now. Let's go. Start it up.
Nah, cause look.
I love this shit.
On some real shit. Like
Go ahead.
you can stand beside the artist and the first one is a major win.
Yep.
But then the second one comes and it's like it came after a period of time where you think like, oh, he's locked in, he's doing X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
But it's a disappointment to the fans.
Okay.
So how do you, like, as an A&R now, maneuver that to say, okay, I'm still standing beside you, I'm still supporting it, but we're still also elevating? Because I feel like Roddy damn near feels like, damn, I'm taking all the bullets by myself.
I mean, taking all the bullets by itself. I mean, I don't really know how to justify that.
I was about to say, just to jump in.
Good.
When they win, they take a majority of the money too. And not only that, it's go ahead, Jadis, because I have experience too, but I want you to go because I don't want to leave.
I'm always gonna stand by my artists. I still believe in them. I mean, sometimes you know what I'm saying. This is how it goes. You know what I'm saying. Like I feel like Roddy was a 21-year-old who made one of the best albums in history of hip hop, and that nigga went from probably having $1,000 in his bank account to motherfucking 30 million in his account. So I think he probably was just trying to experiment with his sound, and I think he was learning himself. And you go through a lot of personal things when your life changes that quick. You know what I'm saying? So do I believe that he could get back on top? Absolutely. Do I think people didn't receive the second project as well as the first? That's life sometimes.
But here's the hard part. The hard part is that Roddy is riding in your Benz or whatever car you have. It's you and him, maybe a manager, maybe Kiefer, and y'all are trying to figure it out. And then explosion happens, and now you riding in his Lamborghini, and he got 3 cars behind him, chicks and shit.
Yeah.
So it goes from you kind of being the teacher to almost like a mentor. Like, it's like now I don't want to. I might hear your teaching.
Shit always changes when the artists get richer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
the dynamic changes.
Yeah, because like it goes from like big bro to like nigga,
Bro.
I'm rich as fuck. Nigga.
Like, bro, you ain't big bro no more.
What you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It gets a little tougher to have niggas' ears when you get to that level. Like if you come here tomorrow and you got 50 million tomorrow, you might treat us different. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, I ain't listening to these niggas. United Masters all the way up, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
I think that's also the difference in like, and no shade, but the major system and the distro system, right? So you look at a Big X. You look at what we got for Big X.
I love Big X the plug.
Big X has turned down $8 million deals.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's generating $300,000-$400,000 a month right now.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
So hold on. I say that to say like
You signed Big X?
Yeah.
Great signing.
Thank you.
Yep.
From the ground floor, like when you see him, Big X comes to you, he's like, okay, we're doing X, Y, and Z. There's a story. We helped build that story from the beginning to where there's no switch up. Why? Because every along the way, we were there with every bag that you started receiving and how we taught you what ownership was. Where I think from a major system, you're not teaching what ownership means.
But here's the thing. Ownership, that's a key word. Owning your position. If you're independent, you know everything is on you.
Yeah.
When you're on a major label, you feel like because they partners, it's a different relationship. Like we partners now.
Yeah.
So it's harder. And then he's outside, he's seeing the world. Another thing is that, and no shade, like you said, but Big X don't have a song that the world knows.
Yeah, he's not a household name.
So he's making great money. No, I'm saying, but he's making great money. But part of his income is the money he making from y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all a big part of his income. So if we making $300,000 or $400,000 a month from y'all, that's huge to him.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody on a major label making $300,000-$400,000 a month.
Yeah.
They getting paid every 9 months. Whenever, every 6 months. Correct. And they also don't know what it is. So I'm telling you, the hardest challenge is making someone listen after they made it. That's the hardest challenge. Like
super hard.
And I'm talking about and Roddy has one of the biggest rap songs of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah.
He gonna probably look at Dallas like, bro, let me show you how to go there. Now, sometimes Dallas gotta be like, oh, and I'm not saying this happened. I'm just saying I've been there. It's like, oh, you know better than me? Okay.
Yeah,
take my hands off the wheel.
Yeah, you
and then you gotta let them flop.
Yeah.
Or fly. Regardless of what, you can't. The worst thing you can do is be in the room fighting them. Because then what's gonna happen? I don't want Dallas in my shit. He trying to treat me like a little nigga. I'm a big nigga now, and the label ain't gonna fight for Dallas. They're gonna be like, yo, Dallas, sit down.
Yeah.
It's a hard dynamic.
Like, who you want to work this?
It's like, it's like pro sports. Like coaching a pro team is way harder than coaching a college team. You coaching players, half the players got more money than you. Nigga, they could come, and when you're in college, nigga, you could be like, you want to get kicked out?
Yep.
You want to go home today, nigga?
Yeah.
It's a different relationship. That's why some people succeed in college, and I think being independent is like college. We know what we're here for, and we also know that it's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, Big X is going to want to go to another level, and either you guys are going to have to change your business model, and hire a promo guy.
If he wants to be a global superstar,
if he wants to be a global superstar, because right now he's a successful artist. No, I'm just being like, we do this shit every day. He's a successful artist.
Shut up.
billion streams in less than,
No. By the way, I'll take either fucking one.
By the way,
I'll take either one, nigga. I'm happy with either one. But I'm saying one is college and one is pros.
There's pros and cons to the independent and the major. So I'm not saying one is better than the other. It just depends where you at in your career.
What would you say the next pros and cons of being independent is? And
you got to spend all your money. You got to really work your stuff. You got to hire your marketing, your publicity. You got to like source out everything, and it's really on you to really being able to take your shit to the next level. That means being on the big award shows, the late night television, touring at a major level, and just having all the funding that with a major, they fund all that for you, and they have a million departments that their main focus is to blowing you up and making you a big star.
So I think, and this is a perfect.
I like this conversation.
I think so. One of the great things too. At I built the label business, right?
Okay.
So we actually do have a label business where you still own your masters.
Okay.
But your advance is not going to be as big as what you can go get at Atlantic. Okay. However, the reason Big X can sit there and turn down $4, $5, $6 million is because if we give him $250,000 up front.
I think the only reason he turned that down because y'all got him in a contract. I think he
wants
to get out. I think he wants to get out.
I
actually talked to him yesterday.
No.
I thought he was telling him.
Good luck.
No, I'll talk.
Good luck.
I started sweating.
Hey, Drew,
Right.
Hey, I'm interviewing Dallas, nigga. This nigga mentioned your name. They don't play with me, nigga.
Drew was about to be on that phone.
If I give you $250K, and I tell you, hey, we're only going to collect 90%. Or we're only gonna take 10%. You still take the 90, and now we talk about this. We playing the streaming and the long game where I can tell you, hey, off your royalties, you're gonna get paid X amount of dollars monthly.
Yeah, you talking about the royal, monthly stuff. That's cool, but it's a ceiling to independent, though.
Ooh.
I think there's a ceiling.
No. He's not wrong. There's a ceiling, unless. But
there's nothing wrong with making. It's nothing wrong to be like a local superstar.
I gotta ask you a question.
Like, you want to be a global superstar?
Brent Faiyaz, global star.
Brent
Faiyaz is not a global superstar.
But he's getting there.
He is not a global superstar. Come on, man.
Ray, are we?
Brent Faiyaz is
not a global superstar.
He's a global artist, probably, but he's not a global superstar.
Okay, global artist.
Nigga, Usher's a superstar.
But I'm gonna keep it real. Brent Faiyaz, I mean, he put in some real work though over the years.
Absolutely.
I mean, this ain't like a United Master sign him and develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably what 10 years, right?
10 years.
Yeah,
but my point is that Brent Faiyaz now wants to be that. But I want to ask you a question. Do you guys?
You think Brent Faiyaz could be bigger if he was on the major?
No. Because we offer.
I agree.
So you think about how Brent, even and understanding who Ty was at the time, they go get money from we specialize in brand deals, right?
Yeah.
So instead of, we're not going to spend Warner's $1 million, we're going to go to Delta and get Delta's $1 million and now say, hey, you're now going to back this, no commitment on the back end, and the artist now is getting the same amount of money, but we're going and finding them, we're creating household names with brands.
Gotcha.
So now you talk about from a label system, you have to go hire the people to figure out how to put them in a household where we're like, okay, we're partnering with the brands that are already in your household.
Okay. That's true. So but the answer, he wouldn't be as, okay, so my thing is this, the major labels don't have the patience for Brent.
No.
They wouldn't. That's another thing we gotta stop doing. We gotta, because some artists are geared more for being independent. Like Tech Nine, for example.
Yeah.
He's making $50 million a year probably, independent as fuck. If he was on a major label, they would be trying to figure out how to go bigger, how to get me a radio record, how to do this.
Yeah.
And
they will fucking shit up.
So as an artist, you gotta know what you think your ceiling is.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't been a global superstar from rapper. I know Beyonce's from Texas. There hasn't been a global superstar from Texas. Rap superstar. Hasn't been one. Travis Scott?
Travis
is from Texas, but let me ask you a question. Does he rep? Is he Texas?
Yeah,
No.
Texas.
No. What I mean by that is like,
it's not
Travis Scott.
You don't feel like he's just
Travis Scott is equivalent. Hold on, hear me out. Travis Scott is equivalent to Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi is from Atlanta. We know he's from Atlanta, but he's not T.I. and them. We know he didn't play by those rules.
Not like 2 Chainz.
Yeah, he not like 2 Chainz. As you know, he from Old National, and he from the South Side, by the way.
I'll give you one better. I think now, and I think what's interesting now is like, and mind you, I don't label bang and none of that shit, but literally, I think majority of the superstars, more superstars are gonna be made from an independent side than they will be from a major label. And the reason I say that, look at Bad Bunny, look at Ozuna, look at these artists that are international stars. They're literally coming in on a JV with the Orchard or with the UM, and like from a branding perspective,
for sure,
we have more reach to be able to say, okay, we don't have ties to anything.
For sure, but hit me out though.
Gotcha.
But that is all based on the artist. That is all based on who the artist is and how they get. It's a case by case business. Like some artists are like Master P should not be with a major label. Like he didn't think about it. Yeah. His shit was streets, but Roddy does. I don't think NBA YoungBoy shouldn't be on a major. He should be United Masters. Yeah. Because he would be probably making $5 million a month from his music if he was on United Masters, but he signed to Universal. Yeah. Kodak the same way. Yeah. Some artists don't need it, but if you are an artist that has universal appeal and you need everybody fucking with you, a major label is the best way. But if you're an artist that wants to control the major label also don't give a fuck about your plan. They'll say it all day. Oh, you want to drop an album, a classic in June? That's cool. Yo, Dallas, we need that shit by March because that's how we gonna make our fucking numbers. Baby. Get that. Like, you know, like it's like we gotta make our fiscal year, and that's important. So major labels also don't give a fuck about this. So I think it's really apples to oranges, but it's really, do you like apples and do you like oranges more than it is apple? Because it's hard out here, man. That's why I think I sit. I think I sit in a place where it's like, you want to be a major, go to major. Majors just have high expectations and they have no patience.
Yeah. Especially now.
No patience, nigga. Like,
especially now.
Nigga, they don't give a fuck about you.
They're like, we need that hit.
Nigga,
baby.
we need that hit. Nigga, we need them streams, nigga. And United Masters, that's not y'all model. Y'all model is brands. Mm-hmm. So guess what y'all doing? Y'all working, y'all move. Everybody working their job.
Everybody working their one too.
Y'all just got paid first.
Right.
They get paid back. Y'all already got y'all partnership with Delta.
Y'all got some dope success stories. So I ain't trying to front on.
And y'all competing with the majors right now.
Yeah.
That was if you could work for an independent label right now.
I would never work for another label again in my life.
Ever?
After.
Why? What's making you?
I think I put too much work in to like make money for people. Like I think it's just time to like focus on me and bet on myself.
When you start understanding how much money is made.
Oh my God.
When you start realizing that the box alone probably made Atlantic 30 million.
Yeah.
And then that one song, not the album, by the way.
One song.
That one song. Because you know why I know? Because it's labels clear masters too. So I didn't know this.
And it was no sample.
Oh, crazy.
Oh.
So it made crazy
everything
money.
Go in the pocket.
It made crazy money for Atlantic. And then you start realizing your percentage. And then you start realizing.
I started realizing it after I made a lot of people rich. Mm-hmm. I started making a lot of people rich that I taught the game, that learned from me. And I started seeing motherfuckers get richer than me.
But what was the light bulb moment? Like, oh,
that was the moment.
Is there a specific moment?
I can't say specifically,
yes,
but I definitely had to take a step back and be like, it's a lot of motherfuckers getting rich around me, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm very responsible for this shit.
All they doing is hedging their bets.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just like people were just in different positions than me, which, you know, at first you would look like this person ain't gonna make it, and then we get a hot artist and and you be like, oh, this motherfucker rich as hell now. You know what I'm saying? So it just learning the business and just, you know, knowing your value and your worth. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also something very, and I can say this, and I'll be honest, it's something very sexy and easy about working with a major. Dallas can lead. Dallas don't even have to say Dallas Martin, and this is what I did. He can say Atlantic Records, EVP, Dallas Martin. And that importance on how people treat you.
Yeah.
And to me, it takes a certain level of success in the system and confidence to say, I want to be my own man. Like, I remember when I was working at Epic and I walked in the room, Epic is in the building. When I worked at Interscope, Interscope's in the building. And I'm at Warner, Warner's in the building. And I'm like, I'm the same person.
Yep.
And when I come in the building, that changes the energy of the building. Yeah. So for me, it's like, when am I going to change the energy for my fucking self?
Yeah.
And that's what hit me. Like,
you start getting too comfortable with that shit.
That check, that salary keep coming in, and then you start realizing you got your friend, these little niggas is richer than you, and they get to leave. They get to come see you when they want to come see you. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah,
when niggas like, when a nigga's coming and he's like, you know, like Dallas, I need you. Like, where's the corporate car? You coming? We want to go to Mastro's tonight, and then they can do it themselves now. Now it's like, damn, y'all don't need me. Damn, nigga, hey man, let me go do my own motherfucking thing,
nigga.
Nigga.
Buying the Mastro's now.
What, nigga? So that happened to me, and I remember I'm like, and then another thing is, and I'm just speaking because this is what I went through. That phone stopped ringing. That's why I know for a fact Dallas called me. Yeah. Because you remember the people that was nice to you. Because everybody trying to figure out what's your next move and how can it benefit them. Yeah. So when you like, I'm going to try to figure it out, you really on your own. It's like, oh, okay, nigga, I'll see you later. So having somebody from the inside, like, yo, nigga, keep going, is a compliment because when you're on the inside, nigga, Dallas is living motherfucking Fort Knox life. When he know it, you know what I'm saying? And like, but you know, when you go to the outside, now you calling niggas, I'm Dallas, fuck with me, and you gotta go back to that. But it gotta be like, nigga, I'm Dallas Martin. Nigga.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm trying to say? It can't be like, hey, I'm Dallas. It gotta be, nigga, I'm Dallas, nigga. You know the fuck I am. You better come fuck with me. And not only that, you have the relationships. Yeah. You can tap into your superpower.
Yeah. So, yeah. The relationships is everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and even like with you, I was just like, man, this nigga, man, like he really is betting on himself, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is inspiring.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't betting on myself. I was, but that was my thought process was, I'm not gonna go beg. I'm too good to beg for a job. Yeah. I'm too good at what I do.
And sometimes niggas get too good.
Yeah. And then I was just like,
niggas get scared.
I'm gonna just start talking online and hopefully somebody in LA and New York could be like, yo, I just saw a video, Ray Smart, call him. I didn't realize until Revolt last year. And I went outside and it was like, I couldn't take 5 steps. Yeah. Everybody was trying to talk to me and take pictures. And I'm like, nah, that's not why I did this, y'all. Yeah. Because you know you don't want that. You know this. Like, when you start becoming that nigga, you also got to worry about insecure artists. Yep.
Oh, man.
Come on, nigga. I already know. Niggas don't want you to have this. They see you having shit they don't know about. Man. Hitting their style. It's like, why my A&R know? Like, it's just a hard game.
They start tallying everything you got like they bought everything you got.
Oh, nigga, they start thinking they bought everything. Oh, you just bought a new car? Must be that bonus from my song, nigga.
Exactly.
Now you got to remind the nigga I was here before you. You know I did the greatest intro of all time. Like you just start telling the nigga that.
Then it's like too with like the younger artists too. It's like always like a level where they think you trying to flex on them just by being you. Like I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be the same person. So a lot of niggas can't handle that because a lot of people are insecure.
And not only that, I was gonna tell you another reason why I started this show was that I was like trying to figure out because I'm like I think the major label system is in fucking trouble.
Yes.
Like I think they're in like if they're not in there right now huddled up saying how are we gonna change our business model, they fucked.
They lost the art of developing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. So like now the more artists get signed every day that don't get to a second successful single or let alone an album, the more they lose their cachet. So the more I do like Juju can say, shit. It's the more because the labels aren't doing the major shit. Yeah. So I would sit down with artists and I would be like, I worked at a major label. Like, what's the secret? It's no secret. They do the same thing for everybody. It's just your shit worked. You should figure out a way to make your shit work. So when they do come, you ain't got that. Yeah. They was like, how? I'm like, yo, tell your story. Like, just use TikTok to tell your story. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna show you. And I was about 3 or 4 artists that I made a pact with. I said, I'm gonna be consistent with content, but you gotta be consistent with content too. Yeah. And then I started realizing a month in they wasn't consistent. Then it's like, well shit, I kinda ain't got no choice right now. I'm gonna got them keep going. And then all of a sudden it becomes what it is, which is still shocking to me, but it's just
a lot of these new artists don't even want to promote their own music.
They want to be cooler than their music.
It's like they feel like they too thirsty. Like I couldn't imagine making a song and not posting that motherfucker every day. You gonna listen to my shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Different way.
Don't follow me, nigga.
Nigga, a different way.
You gonna hear this motherfucker. I worked hard on this shit.
Can an artist ask for more artist development from their label? Like, is that a thing? Like,
I think most artists feel like they develop.
Yeah.
I don't really. I think most artists feel like shit. If they got the record deal, nigga, they good. They don't gotta listen to people.
I'm about to say that was one of the things too that I'm realizing is fucked up with a lot of young A&Rs. They don't know music. Yeah. So if the A&R don't know music, they don't have taste, or they don't know the music. So literally, they can't. Bro, analytics. We got to a point where it was data driven.
Analytics and relationships. Yeah. And, some of these, all you got to do is go in there and, it's very easy now. Yeah, kiss a little ass, look the right color.
Yeah, they don't want to be threatened. Like a lot of people that's in these top tier positions, they don't want to be threatened. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to have these young people that's hungry and that's gonna outwork them, and you know, have that success and that talent. So they choose very wisely who they put in these positions.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna just say y'all this. You wanna know the secret why the music industry, why artists lose in majors? Because they get in advance. They think that money never gonna stop coming. They go broke 3 or 4 months later. Now they've established a lifestyle, and now they need more money. And now every decision they're making is based on money.
They backpedal.
Like, so now it's like, I need this. Yo, I can't, like, so now every decision they're making is they're trying to figure out how to get money. Yo, so now instead of Dallas saying, yo, we're going to drop this EP, we know it's going to get you this many streams, but then we're going to come with another one. So Dallas is giving you an 18-month plan because he gave you 18 months worth of money based on how you was living. Yeah. And you just spent that 18 months worth of money in 3 months. Now you're looking at Dallas like, I need more money. I need a publishing deal. I need this. And now Dallas like, nigga,
I gave a young artist, man, $1 million in his pocket, man. The first time I ever did it. Do you know this nigga just bought jewelry, cars, and he didn't invest nothing in himself. He didn't do no motherfucking publicity for himself. He ain't go get some records. He ain't do nothing. Then when the money ran out, this nigga was like, you ain't do enough for me.
Yep.
yes,
I'm like, nigga, I gave you $1 million motherfucking dollars.
yes. That's the hard part. That's the part. That's another reason why major labels have to change their system.
But
because
do you move forward with them? Like, after I gave you $1 million, you blew it on whatever you wanted to. Do I still work with you after that?
if you drop, then
The answer is no.
If you're not dropped, if you're not dropped,
Nigga, if you can't get hot with $1 million, nigga, we in the wrong
That's a whole
business,
nother
nigga.
ball
but if
game.
you're not dropped, but I'm saying that's the hard part for like the majors. You give somebody a check, dog. You know what I mean? Niggas I done gave checks to and then watch them blow the money. Because another thing is, once you give them money, you can't tell them shit. You almost got to give them a month grace period to fuck it up. You almost got to give them a month. Like, they don't want to, man, you don't understand, man. I know you love it.
Oh, my God.
That's to me, that's the funniest part of what we do. It's like giving somebody a check and watching them
Watching,
change.
Oh my God. I don't even want to get on that subject, right?
I do, nigga. I want you to tell. I want to hear it. Because here's the thing. This show is for
I think every artist I don't work with broke my heart, my nigga.
Oh,
Every last one.
That is so
Every
sad.
artist. Like at some level, just like, damn,
Everyone.
my nigga, like, word me?
everyone.
So why keep going if this is such a heartbreaking
Because it's
field?
business.
Yeah, it's business.
Separate the emotion.
I can't, at this point in my career, I expect it. Like,
I'm
at
actually
some
shocked when
point,
you're
I'm
not
like, at some point, this going to happen, but, you know, you got to keep that shit P. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's business. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayno was on here. Like, I called Wayno after I saw he's like, you know, these artists aren't your friends.
Yes.
It's hard to like, because you put so much into this process with the artists. You with them every day. You want to see them win, and y'all do become friends. But you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Situational-based
No,
friendship.
what friends is secondary.
Yeah.
The business is first.
Yeah.
And another thing he ain't saying is that they do everything in their power to try to prove to him that they're not like the last one.
And when you help them get to a certain level, they want to prove to you that they could do it without you now.
Yep.
That's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you ain't do all that. Like it's very rare that you see an artist be like, this nigga helped me with this. He helped mold me. He helped me create my sound. Like, you never see that. Them niggas would be like,
Nigga, I'm the
that was
talent.
me.
do
What the
much
fuck?
right, yeah.
Fuck that
I didn't do
nigga.
shit.
And then once you go on and you still go up, that's like an ex-girlfriend watching you be happy with another bitch.
Yeah, like my
Nigga, she wished death on your ass.
yeah, my biggest thing for my career was like being able to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because like nobody could ever take this shit away from me now. It's never gonna be like, oh, he only had this artist. Like, I literally make it a point to keep breaking motherfucking new artists, so you can't say shit about me. You ain't never gonna put one artist on my name.
Nigga, I don't even know. It's like, you know, you could drop the bomb at that. We don't have a bomb. You got to drop the motherfucking bomb at that.
Oh,
bro.
that's
No,
wrong.
I'm telling you, this is a hard. That's why I always say A&Rs catch too much slack in this game. It's like A&Rs catching slack is like a woman catching slack for not finding a man. It's like, oh, you can't find a man. It's like, you know how hard it is to find a good nigga out here? Like, you know how hard it is to find a loyal artist, a talented loyal artist who's gonna do their job, that has a manager that's gonna do their job, that's gonna come in and focus, that's gonna
Motherfucker
allow
listen.
you to do your job.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit is like hitting the lottery.
I probably met like 2 or 3 people in my whole career that like just been stand up, just people throughout the whole process. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey was one of them. I can name the other few. Yeah, Nipsey was like one of those people. Like, if you ever see any interview with Nipsey, he'll tell you everybody that's been part of the process, who helped him get there, who like kind of gave him direction. Like he'll tell you all that. Like he was never afraid to give it up.
Yeah, that's rooted in confidence though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to be a different level of confidence to feel like me shining a light on Dallas doesn't take that like
from me.
Because some niggas out here, and not only that, we ain't got to get into it, but Dallas knows this. There's some artists that feel like their win and them getting rich is putting you on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about this. Where you feel like, nigga, hey, nigga, I don't know what you made. You're lucky I let you ride the ride, nigga. Go. Now, seriously, like, they look at it like, yeah, go ahead.
You know, like, my biggest thing, my fear is, like, when I be with an artist and a motherfucker be like, damn, Dallas, think y'all did that, boy. You did that project? Yo, y'all niggas killed that, Dallas. Oh, man, I'm like, it's about to be over. Nope. This nigga be like, I don't want that nigga name associated with my success, because everybody wants that shit to themselves. Every artist, they have like a level of just of self, like they just self-absorbed. And there's something wrong with it, because that's how they become superstars sometimes. But them motherfuckers, they do not want nobody name attached to their success. And it's very rare that they like, hell yeah, that nigga helped what?
Shout out to him, he signed me, man. Shout out to him, he did that for me, yeah.
Man, them niggas be like, man, who?
What?
Selfless.
Nigga, I'll put me on. Because they don't understand it was a machine working.
Like, that nigga wouldn't be here without me.
And then they go through that sophomore flop. And then people start looking like, what that? Nigga, you ain't got to tell me what happened.
Humble pie comes
You used to come to the studio. No, you ain't got to tell me what happened. We don't know who no one is until they're rich.
Yeah.
And in our business, our job is to make you rich. So we don't know who you are till you're rich. That means everything we do is a gamble. We praying now, like, this nigga millionaire now. I don't know how he gonna greet me now. I hope he. Nigga.
A lot of people, my friends, like, cause I only really associate with like my real friends from like college, people I grew up with and shit. And like they always be artists like that I signed. Like in the beginning, they like, damn, that motherfucker's so cool. I'm like, let's just see how they act when they get that bag. Let's see, like, you know what I'm saying. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they don't. But like, more than likely they change, but it's because a lot of things, a lot of people in their ear, a lot of people, they're getting a different kind of level of just like love from people that they never received. And, you know, having fans and people
hitting
just
the girls from high school, they hitting the girls from
everything.
They hitting everything.
See, that'll change somebody.
And by the way, a lot of it is rooted in chicks too.
Oh.
That's why I got married, nigga.
A lot of it, because now I'm for real.
Too much
like,
outside.
let me tell you the worst thing that could happen. This happened to me, by the way. An artist you sign, smash something that you smashed 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
Now they think they on your level.
Oh,
I'm fucking the same
leftovers.
chicks as you, nigga. We on the, because I'm telling you, am I tripping? Nigga, I'm telling you, it be
shout out my
chicks.
wife.
Yep. Real talk, nigga. Nah, nigga, you got to say that, nigga, because saying that means they like, okay, come in. Nigga, all it takes is him to walk out the room and the girl be like, who is he? He seem like he got power. Nigga ain't shit. That nigga.
One thing I learned early was never fuck with an artist with none of the friends of the girl, nothing. I stay away.
That's a fact.
I don't want no smoke, nigga, because I live a different way. So
what if you have a problem with one of your artists in a relationship that they're in?
What you mean?
Like, say your artist is about to date somebody.
Oh, they are.
They are dating someone, right? And you just think like, this is not a good look for you.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't talk about it. That pillow talk is different.
I don't get in the business.
That pillow talk different.
Early in my career.
You do that one time, they tell that girl, and she got some power,
and then they manage to get married later or some shit.
Nope. Nigga, she gonna remember. You wanted me gone.
Then I done had artists that dated superstars. You definitely don't want that smoke with them. Then how you? Oh man.
So where do you draw the line with your personal feelings with their artistry and like, you know what, I ain't touching that?
I don't get involved with nothing on the personal level with an artist. Nigga, that's your business. We just doing music. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you got going on.
I'm not your father.
But A&Rs tend to, especially when you sign younger artists, y'all tend to get into that fatherly role.
Listen, I mentor artists, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't. If you need information, I'll give it to you. I'm not about to overextend myself.
Nigga, it's a hard game.
Yeah, because it's like a level, it's like a balance you got to have. Like, you still have to be, because one thing you can't do is act like you don't fuck with them. So when they do get money, like, man, that nigga ain't even fuck with me when I ain't had no money and no hits. I got it now, fuck him. Yep. So you're like, you got to just, listen, man, it's tough. It's a real balance.
What do you think your biggest...
Don't go not answering that phone on niggas.
Oh, no.
You just don't answer that phone on niggas. They like,
and then they telling you they big drink. Yo, Dallas, I want you to get Jay-Z on this song.
Oh man.
Then I'll be waiting for the manager.
I'm always the hater.
I wait for the manager in the room to shut it down. Like I wait for the manager to be like, nah, and the manager be like, yeah.
Man, I ain't met a good manager in a long time, baby.
Nah, actually, the best managers are A&Rs because they know the game. Like because we see the manager sees it through the ecosystem of the artist's eyes, so they can't understand.
And that's how they get paid.
Yeah, so they only
really
care. Like me being a good manager, I think hurt my guys from being bigger. Because if they were bothered by something, I was too.
Absolutely.
Even if I didn't agree with it, I had to handle it. So if they didn't like something, I had to fight for them.
Yeah.
Because if I don't fight for them, they like, why the fuck are you my manager if you're not gonna go fight? Even if they're wrong, you still gotta fight. So you gotta build. You gotta damn near be in the room.
From the Interscope office for 6 months for an artist.
What?
Yeah, I was on the like. Don't enter from
His
some
picture
juice
on the
room.
front.
So Interscope owed us a bag going into Christmas. They owe my producer
You
like
went to go collect.
they owed us $250K. I said, hold on, if it had been like $2,500, all right, we could let it slide. They owed us $250K in invoices. They put out a whole documentary. We were the lead singer on the documentary. We were a very important part in the movie. We had 3 songs in the movie. They done cleared that shit with HBO and everything. Oh, bro, y'all got me fucked up. Somebody owe us a bag somewhere. Now we gonna get this bag for Christmas. They're like, oh, this December 6th. So, everything about it.
Nigga, but
I said, no.
I got to teach you something though. You expose yourself. You just expose yourself.
How?
No, not you. No, not to me, not to us. I'm saying in that scenario, you expose yourself. You're telling a label, I need $250,000 in the last month of the year.
No. So the conversation started in November.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
Y'all niggas don't got no air in here.
I told you under the light. By the way, they cold over there. Y'all cold, right?
Sheesh.
So listen, that's why I tell you, they freezing over there. I was like, turn the air on. I told you these fucking lights.
Feel shit.
Nah, but I was gonna tell you, when you're exposing yourself from a label standpoint, this nigga is pressuring me to give him a $250,000 check in December.
Thank you.
Nigga, when I can give you the $250,000 check next month, oh, you don't have the money.
No. But hold on, hear me out.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. That's how they will receive it.
The only reason you pressed it because the
That's why
documentary.
you don't fuck with majors though.
Oh no, that's not. Hey, we don't ran up a couple bags with it. But from my standpoint, like literally, you dropped the documentary in the beginning of November. You didn't clear none of that shit with us.
Yeah.
We didn't even have a contract on the table about what our percentage was for the sync.
Yeah.
So I got to deal with. We're in the middle of trying to renegotiate a publishing deal at the end of Q3.
Yeah.
Going into Q4, we're negotiating a new publishing deal. So I know this falls in that. So I'm trying to get my books cleared before top of the year because I know there's other shit on the way.
Give me that money.
Let me ask you a question. So like you you preach the United Masters stuff. Does it bother you to see all the work that you put in and you not getting them checks like them artists?
Well, we on a percentage. I'm on a percentage, but like our whole shit is different. Like I said, when I say we're building our label system, we have the same. Like I'm collecting points as well.
You got equity too.
Yeah, I have equity in United Masters.
That's
so
dope.
like everything that I'm building, like we in this last 2 years while having our label service, we turned into a $20 million business. Our label business, just not distro, just label.
Having equity is important.
Yeah, so like
that's hard.
I'm on equity, so like I literally like.
So now I know why you go so hard.
Yeah, because
hell yeah, I'm it's your shit. I play for the team I own.
I
we go
respect
public.
that.
We go public. I get the bag.
I respect it.
Yeah, we're gonna all be looking for you too.
Yeah. He gonna start getting funny on niggas.
Start funny.
Nah, never
Yo,
be,
Ray, I gotta
like,
go through
man,
my
I
Ray.
can't
That's
shoot
not my
today,
process,
nigga.
Ray.
Nah,
That's not my process. Your process.
I done went through. Hey,
You got a process?
One
Nigga,
thing-
you ain't no process.
a bag has never changed me, man. I had hella publishing deals.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think money changes all of us. But I think the only way to really like be confident in it is to have money flowing for a long period of time.
Yeah.
The worst kind of money is the new money.
That's a fact.
When a nigga just made $1 million that first year, oh nigga, you can't tell
Ray,
him
I went
shit.
and did a $4 million JV deal with Sony Orchard, and I watched the nigga change in front of my eyes. I said,
Oh,
bro, I
man.
knew this motherfucker was crazy. I knew he was crazy.
How long it take somebody to change? When like
I mean, shit.
You can't help
Let
it,
me
Tamir.
say- so you
Tamir, if you deal what we
I know-
did,
I know I'm a change. I can't
I'm
wait
saying,
for
but
my
if you
first
deal what we
meal.
did,
You
you
know
would
what the
know.
litmus test is, Ray? You know what the
I'm
litmus
ready.
test is?
Tell me.
'Cause I been getting-
How you gonna act if you get that Powerball tomorrow, nigga?
You know what the litmus test is though? For how I judge artists or producers that I work with. Literally, like even when you win. If we bring an artist to Atlanta, most of the time they never been to Atlanta strip club. So I'll literally take them to Atlanta strip club and be like, I know I'm coming there with a bag. And I know this nigga don't got the money. So I'm gonna make sure like we gonna have a good time. I'm gonna show you that I get women. I'm gonna show you that I was a lit nigga prior to you meeting
sure.
me.
Yeah.
But then now
You pay for the bottles. You
Fast
didn't
forward
pay for
6
the
months
bottles.
later. Fast forward 6 months later.
Yeah.
And you got a bag. now you coming back to Atlanta. I'm gonna see how you act. How you are you treating people different? Are you like, oh, this nigga can't be in a sexual
I
nigga?
got dinner
He's gonna take off.
something.
So it's gonna. That's how we test it now to see. Okay, let me see how you gonna act, nigga. Because the reality is,
I already know the answer.
Me as a A&R, as a music, on the business side, I'm gonna be here for next 20, 30 years.
Yeah, for sure.
The artist, bro, your time is like this. You got to figure this shit out.
It's hard out here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stress that, dog. It's hard out here.
For sure.
It's hard out here, especially hard out here for yourself. So let me ask you, Dallas, if you're looking at the major label system, what do you think the flaws are that you like? Because you are president. What do you think the flaws are that you felt need to be changed? Like, what's your issue with the major label system if you had one?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest issue is, like you said, like the return has to be quicker than ever now. It's like they don't give you a chance. Everybody preaches artist development, but honestly, they don't have time to wait 2 or 3 years to really develop an artist because a whole label could sink in that time if you developing your whole new roster. So, you know, I feel like the analytics kind of fucked the game up. This TikTok shit fucked the game up. I think a lot of these artists that have these TikTok records are not real artists. We haven't seen nobody really. All the biggest artists that are on the bill right now have been developed, from SZA to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen Brent Fayez, like you seen the story happen and unfold. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think, like, with the major label system, they're always looking for that next hit.
They're not looking for love. They're looking for a quick nut.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, seriously.
Great way to put it.
No, I'm serious. They're looking for a quick nut, and when they get it, they good, and they need another nut tomorrow. Compared to when you develop an artist, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love. That's like I'm putting everything I have into helping you. Man, it's hard, man. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life because my biggest artist is the God Show. Yeah. And I know that motherfucker gonna do what I wanted to do rather than having an artist and, like, somebody might be trying to get Big X right now. Somebody might be trying to get Simba right now. Somebody might be in Simba ear like, yo, fuck you fucking with, like, Asylum ain't doing what for you? So it's like, you can't watch it. You know I ain't tripping. You can't watch. Dog, this is the game, bro. There's always going to be somebody that want your shit. And if you can't watch it, which you can't, all you got to do is you have to pray that you fucking with a real nigga who understands the game.
Yeah.
Like, dog, that's why
it's stressful, boy. It's a hard job. People, like, always be like, damn, you A&R, like, they glorify it. But, like, they don't understand, like, how much work is to put into the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be crazy too, cause, like, this shit is like you eat, live, breathe this shit. Like, this ain't no, like, you clock in, clock out type shit. So it's like, even, like, just kind of people that don't know you, right? Like, say I'm in the studio, right? I could be had a long day. I've been in the office all motherfucking day handling. I might be in the studio drinking, smoking, listening to music, and someone I ain't never met before is like, damn, that's what A&Rs do.
Yeah,
they just be in the studio smoking and drinking, listening, like. But they don't know the fucking whole 80% of your day before you even got to that point of your day. You know what I'm saying?
You actually winding down right now. I'm chilling now, nigga. Like,
had a full
I'm
day.
at the
I
office.
had a long day. These motherfuckers like, man, I can do what that nigga do. Shit, you just smoke and drink and tell the artist that shit hot for sure.
It's like letting somebody live in your house.
Right.
Once they live in your house, once they
home.
once they see you in the kitchen with your shoes off, I'm dead serious. It's like, you human. Like, right now, someone sees Dallas, they're like, or Juju, they're like, man, this dude could change my life. Like, that's a different level of, like, godliness. Like, it's almost like, thank God I met you type shit.
Yep.
But the minute that you get comfortable and you might, you know, it's like, figuratively speaking, take the wig off and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're like, this motherfucker wear a wig.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on, you mean to tell me you heat your shit up in a microwave just like me, nigga?
Yeah.
Your mama tripping on you just like mine, nigga. They start seeing, but it's like, you can't lose respect for the position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love Dallas so much is because he ain't got to tell me what he deals with. He a light-skinned nigga with curly hair, money, and jewelry, nigga. He signing dirty, dingy niggas. They already don't like the nigga, and then they get light-skinned, then they look light-skinned now. Now they got money now. They got good shit now. They looking at him like, nigga, I got more than you. Nigga, sit down.
Oh,
They're like, nigga, hey, it's like a great artist understands a great coach.
Yeah.
And we all are praying for an artist that gets a great, like Teron is my one.
Yeah.
He's my one. That nigga, he'll be in the room with nigga Jimmy. We've been in the room with Jimmy Iovine and played a song. And literally he's playing it for Jimmy and I'm sitting in the corner and he's like, Ray, what you think?
Yep.
He don't give a fuck what Jimmy think.
Yeah.
But he also knows Ray is the person that got to go fight for me.
Yep.
So that's why I'm going to do
empower
it.
you, yeah.
Yeah, he empowered me, but that's so rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
and not only that, it's driven in that Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality. Because some niggas is happy to, like I was just talking about this yesterday. Some niggas get $25 million and they like, nigga, I made it.
Yeah.
And some niggas get $25 million and be like, I want 100.
Yep.
Dallas, what I gotta do to get to 100?
Yeah.
And then Dallas comes in and coaches you how to get there. But then Dallas is looking like, this nigga $25 million? What, nigga? And your manager, that nigga ain't do shit. And he got $5 million.
I managed you, nigga.
I managed you, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga, most of these artists don't even need managers. They don't. Managers is if you can get a glorified assistant.
Yes.
And get the same shit done.
Yeah.
Who do I send the emails to? Who do I make sure is on point? I was a manager, nigga. Like Dallas was an A&R. Dallas was, brother didn't know that Dallas was pulling up to my studio like, I need a record for brother. They don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jules Santana don't know Dallas was in the studio trying to get beats for him. Nigga, that's my day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, you like, I could have spent my day doing something else telling you I did that.
Facts.
Nigga, I'm actually doing it. I know he did it because I seen him do it. And he's rare. Some A&Rs, especially my shit, they just drop the artist off and leave.
Man,
you know it.
It be
I'll
fucking
pick it up when it's ready.
It be fucking me up sometimes because I like to see artists in some session. I be like, where's your A&R? Like, them motherfuckers don't never be there. And it's crazy. I could be there every session, nigga, if I miss one.
Where my A&R at?
Yep.
I'm like, this nigga Dallas, man. This nigga, he ain't even do the trip with me. He ain't like,
and they see an Instagram story now, and they know what you're doing.
Nigga.
Not you having fun on Instagram while
Not
I'm
you-
at.
not
nigga,
you living your life.
You can't do the Insta. You can't do. I learned that early. Like I can't
Don't even
even.
post.
I can't even. Boy, they get mad with you with your kids sometimes.
Yeah. Then nigga, I'm trying to help you take care of your babies.
Don't be in the middle of album cycle where you say I gotta go see my grandma and your grandma lives somewhere exotic. They like this nigga at the beach.
Man,
Man, you got
post.
some fucking nerve.
I don't post shit, nigga.
Can't post that shit, bro.
Then even like coworkers, like
Yes.
because like you make a lot of more money like as A&Rs than a lot of people at the label. So, when them niggas secretly hating on you, you'll be like, why is my project not like what's going on with this? Like,
Oh no, he ain't lying.
I went to
they
vacation.
be like, oh, this motherfucker, they just jealous.
No.
They
Everybody
like,
in the company, excluding the A&R, has to sit at a desk.
yeah.
A&R promo guys. Promo guys have more fun than everybody, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Their job is to spend
They
money.
just get the record.
They get the
And
record
go
and,
play
take the
this
artist.
shit and spend
We going to
money.
Magic City tonight. It was
Yeah.
promo.
Yeah,
Oh, I had this backwards because I'm looking at as a meal, right? So I'm looking at as the A&R is kind of like the chef, and then the man. Or is it
A&R is the
backwards?
father. The product manager is the mother.
Okay.
The father makes the baby with the mother, but
Yeah.
the mother has to stay home with the baby and nurture the baby.
yeah.
Okay.
Product managers, and not only that, they're the mothers, but they got to report to the father grandmother.
Yeah.
They got to report to the father mother. So now,
The label's the grandmother.
no, I'm
Okay.
saying Dallas signs an artist. Dallas can be in the studio. Dallas can literally not go to the office for a week and be like, I was in Atlanta meeting with producers. Product managers can't do that.
Yeah,
They gotta have a reason.
They got to have a reason to do that.
yeah,
Got it.
And you got to, and also they don't have to have reports. Product managers do.
yeah.
Like Dallas could say, I put him in with Timberland, we ain't getting nothing. Cool, you put him in with Timberland, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
A project manager got to say, I put him in with Timberland. Here's the how much
spent
came from
this.
it. I spent this.
Yeah.
The artist want to do this. They have to do that. So
And
Technical.
on the flip side of that, if Dallas goes back and says, "Hey, I got this record with X, Y, and Z," they want to know the process of how that record. They don't give a fuck how the process the record got done. They just be like, "Oh, he got that record. Say less. It don't matter what.
Dallas
it took
could,
to get
it
done."
don't matter what he can do. He could it don't matter what he does. As long as he has the music and he signed the artist, so the A&R is always the person that the entire music industry
Oh,
is
man.
jealous of.
Yeah.
Only people that are not jealous of the A&R in the music business are successful artists and managers.
Yeah.
Those are the only two. Even promo guys are a little jealous. Like promo guys are a little
Yeah,
jealous
'cause we get all the shine.
Because they can change. Because you can change somebody's life. So the chick is like, a chick can't meet a promo guy and be like, my son rap. Can you help him? You gotta call Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dallas can. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a whole lot of. It's like the A&Rs are like everybody wants to be A&R.
With the quarterbacks.
A&Rs are the shit,
we go.
and they don't have to follow no rules. They can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they call
They
me.
get every-
They
you gotta be
call me the
quiet.
A&R artist.
They can though. You know,
They already.
call me the
already-
A&R
yeah,
artist.
A&R artists exactly.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
A&R
Now,
artist.
project managers have to quarterback digital team, publicity team, everybody.
They got to put the plan together.
They got to put the plan together. They got to
Yeah,
execute the plan.
videos,
They take,
everything.
by the way, they take the artist and they can blow the artist up. Dallas can sign somebody, see them once a month. The project manager does all the work. And when it's time for the success, 3 million times platinum, 4 million times platinum, the trade magazines are only shouting out Dallas.
Okay. That's why nobody.
You know I ain't lying. Like it's like the project manager might get he got to shout the project manager out. The project manager don't
like
get
he
nothing.
said,
Project manager get a nice
it's a
little
hard
bonus.
job though.
I ain't
baby.
say bonus.
Tough.
I didn't say they don't get a
It's
bonus.
tough.
I'm saying they don't get the
They'll
credit.
get credit. Don't get the credit.
That's why Latrice had to step out of her shit. Latrice really handled Future when I was at Epic. Latrice handled Future and Khaled. She was the project manager.
Yeah.
She never got the credit that she like publicly. Everybody who knew, but I'm talking about when the trade lines are like blowing you up, like when the box is blowing up, they're saying Kaiser, Julie, Craig, Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not saying Kendra. Is Kendra a project? I only know
Yeah, she was.
Kendra. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
like,
feel you.
Kendra handles Bruno Mars and them. It's like you don't even hear about her. And she does all the real work. It's fucked up, by the way. But it's the game.
Damn.
Agreed. Okay, so before we get into playing games, I want to ask one more question. When you got let go after your first big label job working A&R in the Joel Santana project,
Yeah.
What was your mindset on how to move forward? Like, how do you still build confidence after kind of?
I was depressed for a little bit when I first cause I got a opportunity. You gotta understand, I was 24. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I'm fucking at Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking in meetings with L.A. Reid, Khaled, Tricky and Dream, Lenny Boo. I'm like,
That's an
nigga,
era.
I'm like,
That is a
what
time.
the fuck
That's
is
like a
going
golden
on?
era.
I'm living in New York City. I got a corporate car. I'm eating different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
wanna
like,
live
this
that
shit
way.
is what?
And
Then
then
get fired. They pull that rug from under you, and you like, damn, I ain't even save no money.
oh my God.
Oh, you thought
my
it was
God,
coming
what's
in.
gonna happen? Then so I kind of like had to brush myself off. I had to stick to what got me there, and that was my relationships. And I spent a lot of time in the studios and with producers, and it was crazy. Like my core friend group at the time was Hit Boy, Chasing Cash, Don Cannon, Mar, like Esther Dean, like all these people that I'm just around every day. So now I'm getting records. So when I get invited to a meeting or like, you know what I'm saying, I took a couple of interviews. They like, well, what kind of records you got? I'm like, I got this. I Hit Boy, and
got some
they
good
like, the fuck? You just got this in your fucking computer? I'm like, yeah. I mean, they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get another job. And I remember like it was yesterday. They hired me at Warner Brothers, and I had a relationship with Ross. And the first day on the job, I was like, Ross, I ain't trying to get fired from another motherfucking job. Bring this Maybach shit over here. There ain't shit going on over here. I was like, you could, because it was a bidding war. I was like, you could go to any major label, but you'll be focused here. I'm like, nigga, they'll focus on all your shit. Ross was like, bring your boss and come meet me Saturday. I'm like, man, that shit was done in 2 weeks, nigga. That shit was.
And then it kind of hit out the park immediately, right?
What?
Like a Boss hit
Like a
so
Boss.
fast.
Man, we had number ones out the gate. We did the self-made compilation. We were the first one to do vlogs.
Yep.
Like, we were the first one to start putting content out everywhere. Motherfucking Wale. I mean, the first record we did was fucking Lotus Flower Bomb.
Smash.
Like, out the gate. Like, I'm
Real
like,
flex, nigga. Real flex.
nigga, the most played record on radio that year. Grammy number. I'm like, oh, this is, I could get used to this.
Rod was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. That MMG days was crazy. I ain't gonna
You think
front.
that was your best fun? That was your most fun?
Man, what? Working on Dream Chasers 2 with Meek in LA. Motherfucking, they moved me to LA.
Is that when
Yeah.
Meek was fucking with Nicki and did the
This is early. This
Okay.
is when he was. I can't even tell you who he
Yeah.
was fucking with during that time. Fucking, remember, like you said, like Batman. I was with Robin. Just
Yeah.
think about that.
You say?
Batman, Robin.
You said you was Batman, he was Robin?
No.
He said in the intro, like Batman with Robin.
Oh yeah, got you.
Robin.
Got you.
Got
All right.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh shit, keep going.
Nigga,
I knew
like that day.
By the way, I
so-
knew that.
So nigga, they put us up, nigga. I'm talking about me and Meek. We in a brand new building in LA. He got the penthouse on one floor under. Fucking phantoms. Niggas just driving. Bro, this shit. You couldn't make this shit up, nigga. We had a green, this was before Instagram. We had a green room. I think every bad bitch ever been in that green room in the
What?
beginning of LA. That's before Instagram hit.
So let me ask you this, cause I want it's fun, but I want to ask you some other shit. So you got MMG,
Yeah.
and you got it was more than just Meek and Wale. It was Stally. Who else
It
was
was
there?
Stally, Omarion. We
Omarion,
did
but
Post
Omarion
the
came a
Beat.
little later.
Gunplay.
Nah, Gunplay.
Gunplay. What was it? What was it? Pill?
Pill.
How do you deal with? How are you dealing with? Yeah, I'm about to say, how are you dealing with having two successful artists that's taking off and having other artists that are in the same ecosystem directly there that aren't. How do you deal with that?
Well, first,
how was it, by the way?
Well, first you got to understand too, like the dynamic changed so crazy when everybody started getting hits. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
oh my God.
I want to know that. I want to know how did it change though? How did it change?
Yeah, where you at?
Oh, you
they like, what? They like, oh my man, niggas, bro. I mean, like, cause that was like in the beginning, everybody was brothers.
Yes.
When that money start coming in, them hits start coming in.
What's mine is mine.
Oh my God, niggas is like, boy, you had to like, yo, can we get a session? Can we get you guys together today? Is there a possibility for y'all to get in the studio together?
Exactly. Like you had to, like you got to fight niggas to be who they used to be now.
Oh man, niggas is like, man, I ain't got time to do that, man. You like what?
You hit a nigga like, yo, Pill need a record. Nigga like, what? Nigga, I ain't got time. Nigga, Pill.
50,000.
I'm fucking such and such, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. What?
Damn. Nigga, go look at that Pill price. I don't think nobody did a feature on that motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
That's probably why he went.
Oh, and Pill just did that movie too.
Nigga, a lot of niggas went crazy, nigga.
It got to be hard when the money come and then 100 million came and he got 30, he got 30, you got 30. And
nigga,
then
like, man, I got
15 other niggas got 10 to share.
Oh,
and
man.
the shit is crazy.
Nigga, it becomes, and I know that because I know everybody calling you. So I know like niggas is complaining to you and the niggas like, man, I fucking did this, but nigga, I'm working hard. This nigga ain't working hard. So you in the middle, you the referee.
Man, what, bro? Just imagine like spending time with one artist more than the other, than feeling like, oh man, that shit was just, it was, the very beginning was the best time. And when niggas start really winning, that shit just became a bigger headache than anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why like most big labels could never sustain because the artists start ripping each other apart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was your navigation in the building though? Like, cause I know the dynamic has changed. It's changed for the artist, but you in the building, the dynamic changed as well.
I'm hot now.
Nigga, guess what, nigga? He's a winning artist too. He flying first class. He pulling up to their shows. The other nigga in the studio in fucking Cleveland somewhere trying to figure out where the fuck my A&R at.
Oh,
they
man.
see you on stage with me. It's like, nigga, I'm trying to get there too. But you in your mind, you like, nigga, I like being here.
Nigga, I'm hot, nigga.
I'm hot, nigga. I want to stay hot, nigga.
Trying to stay hot, nigga.
And then you get a bigger position.
This royalty check look a little different, baby.
And now you get a bigger position. Now you getting promoted. Now niggas is like, I got him that job. You need to be where I'm at.
Yeah, like and that's why I was saying that's why it was so important for me to keep doing it, because like imagine if like my only success story was MMG.
Yep.
Like niggas would never respect
me and you was talking back then. Remember we was talking when you was like, I remember you was in.
They didn't even want to give me credit for no A&R for MMG.
Nigga, I know you told me that. You was like, nigga,
I'm in the studio every fucking day. They like, nah, Ross did that. I'm like, Ross. I mean, no disrespect. Ross is one of the best musical minds.
Yeah, but Ross did it for himself.
Yeah, Ross was in the studio every day.
He didn't do it for Atlantic, nigga. I did it for Warner. Ross did
it
for MMG and Ross. That's why Ross made what he made. But I did it for us, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I need what I made.
And Ross changed my life for even put me in that position, too. So he believed in me. So for him to believe in me, too, that was another, like, notch for him. Like, that nigga is like, yo, you could do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gave me the opportunity to run his company when I ain't had no track record of success.
Wow. That's a big leap of faith.
I'm just wondering about how the artist was acting. Like, I could just imagine the calls you was getting. And then when they want to talk,
they start hitting each other bitches and shit. Oh man, nigga, shit is super
what?
Crazy. Oh man.
Blame the girls.
And they blame Dallas for everything.
Blame me on for that one.
Because he knows.
Like, Dallas, how he even know her? He be like,
oh, that was you. Linking the girls up in Miami.
Nigga, I don't even be looking at them. Nigga. I don't look none of them girls in the eye.
Hold on. So before we play Making the Cut, I'm going to invite Dena.
Yes.
We're gonna come on, Dena. Come on. No, Juju. Switch with Dena. Switch with me, Juju. We'll share the mic. Let Dena sit there next to Dallas. We'll sit here. Cousin Juju. Cousin Juju.
Hey, girl.
So we have Dena here, and I know because I was there those days when Dallas was interning. Dena was like his boss, wasn't you? Like something like that?
She was.
Tell them the true Hollywood story. We're here for the story.
Dena put me on, man. Dena is the whole reason that I'm able here to share these stories with y'all.
Okay, love that.
Nah.
So how'd y'all meet?
Let me tell you another thing. Dena has been like a work wife that helped a lot of us win.
Yes.
And the only reason why she probably don't get credit a lot is because she asked for it too. Dena wants some credit. No, I'm saying, no, hear me out. Hear what I'm trying to say. Here's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, Dena. Like sometimes Dena wants your ass to know. I've helped a lot of people, and I think that's what makes it. But can I give you your credit? We don't get flowers on the show.
You're right.
we give credit on this show.
Okay, I'm here.
I'm gonna send you this clip so you can show these motherfuckers what
Thank
you
you.
did.
I can't wait
But
for
I'm
it.
just saying, Dena put a lot of people in the game. Dena put me in the same building as Polo and Tehran, and she worked out deals with us to help us win. And I wanted her here for this because sometimes, like, see what Dallas is doing, guys? I just want everybody watching this. Look what Dallas is doing. He's saying, yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm doing shit. But shout out to this person for helping me get there. That's all we want from you fucking artists. Nigga, just shout me out like I did. Like, my kids are watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids thinking I'm away from them doing some shit and you ain't even gonna say thank you to a nigga. So I'm just telling you, thank you, Dena.
And
Thank
I
you, Dena.
received that,
You've done a lot.
She has. I think
Thank
like
you.
a lot of people don't really understand like how much of a staple she is in the culture for Atlanta on the music scene. Just a lot of things that she's been a part of. She was surrounded herself. She's always been surrounded by hot shit. Like she's always in the mix of some shit.
How is that, Dena? How do you surround? How do you know? Like literally, because I ain't gonna lie, you handpicked me. I know you handpicked me to come in the building.
I definitely did.
You gave me a nickname and everything.
Yep,
See, I'm gonna call you Money Making Ray. You gonna? It felt a little weird because I felt like like
Why
Kuta
did you
a little
like
bit
that
like
name?
Money Making Ray. Go make me money, Ray. But it was
I
like
see.
it was just like
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that
But-
because I was really bringing in money,
like
but
we
it was
were really
just
bringing- we
you
were
know
making
at the
money.
time I wasn't mature enough. Just being honest, like but
Yeah.
but my point is that she's always been my friend and she's always been that. But like that's why I said she's been a work wife. When Dena selected you, that meant something because Shakir was the flyest executive in this city's history.
Ever.
And his right hand was her.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Shakir's assistant. So Dena was the key to Shakir. By the way, there
When
wasn't a lot
when
of
you
check
needed-
writers here.
When you needed a key.
Yeah, when you
There
needed
wasn't
a
no
key because that was the
Instagram, there
only,
wasn't
and they
no
had an
DM,
office
and it
here.
wasn't-
They had an office on Bishop, so nigga Shakir was in the sky. So if you needed to get in the room, because it was action happening in the room.
Yeah.
Dena was the key.
But what
Yeah.
did you see in Dallas? Like, tell me about
So
it.
the story goes like this. So I just want to make it clear because a lot of people don't know. L.A. Reid handpicked and hired me to work with Shakir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I know
put
that.
me in that position.
Yep.
And then I was running the Atlanta office, the Def Jam office in Atlanta. It was the HITCO office. And Dallas started interning. You came from V.
Yes, Big
Let's-
V.
let's give Big V his
so
credit.
Big V,
B. Johnson.
shout out Big V.
Yeah.
Big V was coming to Big V, wife Nicole Johnson, little sister was going to Clark, Atlanta, and Shakir was basically like the uncle, the godfather to Nazila, and he was like, "Who's on campus making noise?" And I was throwing parties trying to break into the game.
Dallas was
and,
popping.
and she and he had V go check out my parties to make sure they was popping. Then V was like secretly watching me for like
Yeah.
a month. Then they finally brought me to the office.
By the
And,
way,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
that your story is even doper now because you was popping, and then you still
Right.
They came
humbled yourself enough to say, "I know I need to go start over
Yeah,
here."
I was making money throwing parties, but I knew if I kept throwing parties, I would be labeled as a promoter for the rest of my career. And I was like, you know what? Let me fall back from throwing the parties. And shit, I was broke as fuck for a while.
Yeah. So V brought him in, and you know how close V and Shakir was. And then Dallas started interning, and I had to groom him. You
She
know,
did. She
we
did.
had him listening to all the demos coming in. Back then, it was like CDs. People would mail in CDs, and he just had a star. Like you always had the star quality about you, I would say. So that's probably why I was like, we're gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know. And he just put in the work. You could tell Dallas wanted to do it. He loved it. You just work really hard, and you were out working all the other interns. They'll.
I didn't even know Shakir had other intern.
There was one.
I only knew y'all
there
two.
was one that will remain nameless. We won't
Oh
bring that up.
man,
Did he become somebody that one that remain nameless? Do we know him? Do I know him?
I don't know.
He ain't nobody.
Probably.
I don't really want to
Yeah,
Say it off the
Yeah.
record. I want
Yeah.
it off the record. I
You
said
know Ray would know what's
I want to know. I'm like,
Off the record.
I only knew y'all two. Y'all was
Yeah.
team Shakir.
We were Team Shakir. So we developed our relationship. It was funny because I was like Dallas's boss at the time. Like
Yeah.
he reported to me to report to Shakir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. One day, he did something fucked up. I had to sit him in my office. I was like going in like, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's gotta be like this, gotta be like that. And he's just sitting there looking at me like, okay. I looked down. My shirt was open. He's staring at me in like my shirt.
Deal with men.
The whole time I'm like, you didn't want to tell me my shirt
Right,
just
like-
wide open. He was like, well, I didn't want to interrupt
You were the boss.
I was letting you have your moment.
I was like, wow, Dallas.
I was watching The View. What you want me to do? Like, I don't know. Do you want me to tell you?
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
But anyway, that was a funny story. But so of course, when Shakir passed, I felt like it was my duty because
you should talk about that because that kind of changed my life because when Shake passed away, I didn't really have a relationship with L.A. Reid like that because I was Shakir's guy.
Yes.
I was talked about in the New York office, but I was never there with Shakir because I was his eyes and ears in Atlanta.
Sure.
So Dena, go ahead.
I called L.A. and I said, listen, you need to bring Dallas on your A&R team. He's the one. This is who Shakir's been grooming. He's, I just bigged him up. We set up a meeting. We flew up to New York. Yep. We sat down and I just gave Dallas all his praise.
Yes.
And LA hired him.
What's your sign, by the way?
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
And
I just had to make sure it was known.
She looked out and it's like, in this business, a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to share their relationships and give people opportunities. So for her to think about me before she was really thinking about herself. Yeah. That's a lot.
I couldn't let all his hard work and then Shakir just being gone and then he didn't have anything but me. Yeah. And LA didn't really know what was going on the ground level like that. Yeah. Because Dallas was bringing in stuff. He was bringing in writers, producers. He was bringing in music. We won't talk about all the artists you brought in that, got passed on. But
now we should talk about that.
Right, I want to know.
Don't start with
it's okay. It's over.
He had an ear, so
that was 14 years ago.
What it was a couple. We didn't pass on him, but it got passed on.
Who?
Sweating a little bit.
What you think?
I'm gonna say this right. My first year, I don't even want to go into the Def Jam days, so I brought in a couple people.
Yeah.
From Drake and Nicki, but
okay.
But my first year at Warner Bros. When I signed MMG, I tried to sign 2 Chainz and Future at the same time.
And they won't let you.
I had too much going on, they said.
That's another part about this business fucked up. They limit you. You're good. We don't need
I had a relationship with Rocco because Shakir signed Rocco.
Yep.
And I used to be in the studio every day with Rocco and Future.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
So when I got my job, I was like, I'm trying to sign Future.
Yeah.
And I'm on fire with MMG. Try to sign. Then 2 Chainz just put out the joint, the mixtape, and shout out 2 Chainz. That's
by the way, because you did 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz.
That's my bro.
Too. I love 2 Chainz.
Him all the time.
He's a Virgo.
But
definitely
that it's just a lot of.
Yeah. So Dallas was bringing in stuff, and then that was just the entry point for him to be the boss that he is now, and I'm happy to have a hand.
But I want to say this though.
What that is.
We should all be proud because how many people we seen that didn't get there? Even as I'm listening to you talk, it's crazy. Not being funny, I forgot you were Shakir's. I knew it, but you know what I'm trying to say, Dallas. You don't see it no more because you've grown so much that I forgot you were Shakir's assistant, and so it's that's something to be proud of. Niggas is this to me. This is what I be trying to tell people when they in conferences and they're trying to get at you. I'm nah, get at each other.
Yeah.
Because y'all are gonna help each other way more than I can help you.
For sure.
All I can do is give you an opportunity. But if y'all not empowering each other, reaching to the left or the right, y'all niggas is bugging. Because I seen Dallas.
Yeah.
I didn't know Dallas was gonna be the president of a label.
No.
I just knew he was Shakir's little man. And when he needed something, it was my way of nigga, let me stop. Because if Shakir hit me, I would stop. So let me stop you. It's almost I'm gonna give you that respect that I gave him out of respect.
Yeah, you was one of the first big managers to give me records. I was
and I was and to me it's I didn't even know he was gonna become that.
And by the way, I have to say this. I'm proud to say that the last person I was the assistant to was Shakir. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Crazy. And that's what we was talking about. We was talking about how he is the epitome of superstar executive.
Yeah.
Period.
I wish people could see it.
Yeah.
I would tell you a funny story. So I'm trying to come up in the music business, and I was passing out flyers, but I didn't have no clout, but I had just enough to get me in the club. You know what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
Somebody that's I couldn't come in with nobody though.
Yeah,
you better not bring plus one, nigga.
By yourself.
Just you.
By yourself.
And I was in the club, and Shakir, I don't know, it was at 11:50, and I remember Shakir was on the section. If you're looking at the stage, he was in the section to the right, and there was girls. It was popping.
Perrier,
it was just
Jouet, Rosé.
I remember trying to get in there, And I remember for like 3 or 4 minutes, I had my hand raised. Swear to God, y'all. I had my hand raised like. And then I was with this guy named Michael. Me and Michael looked at each other like, because he had his hand raised too. And we looked at each other like, man, let's go try to go somewhere else, man. This shit ain't working. And I left, but I remember you had to know, you had to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And he always has something positive to say. I never seen him negative. I never seen him mad. It was always chicks, music, money, and stars.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga told me one day, he said, nigga, either you gonna have some hits or some bitches. You gonna be around me.
That's some superstar. Imagine somebody telling somebody that now.
He had them both.
Bruh, but he knew though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that right there let you know, nigga, you gonna have to bring something. What Denzel Washington said, we leaving with something, nigga.
He always said you're only as good as your last hit.
Yeah. He's always telling me that shit.
Yeah, like, and I
One
feel like
record
we
that
all,
changed
I feel
your
like we
life.
all are like students of him. Like, I found myself wanting to emulate him, wanting to be like him, like, because you know everybody knew the Dame Dashes of the world, but you had to be in the business to know Shake.
Yeah.
And if you was, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and no offense to everybody that I've worked with since then, but if Shakir was still here, I would still be rocking with Shake.
Nobody was like him.
I would. Like, I know somehow we would be rocking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
for
Like,
sure.
He'd definitely be running shit right now. Because he would, and I think if he was alive, and I hate to do this because I hate when people say ifs and buts, but if he was alive, I think the scene would be different.
Yeah.
Because he was him to me, it was only 2 people in our city, like, it was only 2 people, Shakir and Shaka.
Yeah.
It was only 2 motherfuckers that moved through
Right.
this bitch like they owned it. Everywhere they went, they got love. Every room they walked into, they didn't have to announce themselves. People treated them like that. Those are the only 2 guys and they both had 2-door BMW 6 Series when them dropped.
Yep.
Shaka had the burgundy one, Shakir had the gray one. They both had that, but
Yeah. And his Porsche 911.
yep, yeah.
Right around. And me and Dallas would always say, like, you got to sign somebody from the Bay to pay homage to Shakir, and then you did.
Yeah.
Who, Simba. By the way, Simba is hard. By the way,
Super hard.
Can you tell us how do you? Because by the way, I love Simba. How do you stay in that shit, knowing that he's almost competing from a place of a disadvantage because he's a real MC?
Yeah. I mean, man, it's just, I just always believed in him, bro. When I first met him, I'm like, this nigga special. And it was like, with me, when the game goes one way, I go another. Like, I was like, all this, like, kind of like melodic. And I was like, let me do some real hip hop shit. And I always wanted to do some shit for Shake out the Bay. He always wanted to sign a Bay artist that could rap. So I was like, I got a Bay artist that could rap. And that nigga just, he got it though. He had the vision, he had the hunger. And it's so crazy now, like, to see people like starting to believe. It's kind of like niggas was telling me for a long time, like, that ain't gonna work. You tripping, you wildin'.
But how do you get him? Because I feel like the most important thing an A&R does in today's world is block.
Yeah.
Because once they cut a check, it's like that the fucking sand glass turns over. Now it's like, so as an A&R, you kind of either got to keep putting sand in that motherfucker, or you got to just say, don't look over. Nah, don't look at that.
Yeah.
Because they asking you.
Yeah.
Like, well, what's up?
Yeah.
But the reality is what you're doing is developing them.
Yeah. So one thing about me, I'm always gonna have a superstar artist while I'm developing the next. So when you got something hot, you got time to develop.
Yes.
You could cook. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure as soon as I got something hot, I start developing the next shit.
Yes.
So if you got something coming in, they not tripping as much if you develop some shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So when Simba get on fire, then you start the next process with the next person. Well, I'm already doing that in
I
general.
always tell artists, like, when you get signed, that's when the real work has to start, because it took something to get you there, but then getting signed is like.
But here's the problem. You're right. Here's the problem. I believe the problem with the major label system, here's what I think they don't do. I think because they need you and because of how their business is, they're not leading with transparency.
Yeah.
So when they're trying, by the way, how many artists are getting signed without some kind of buzz, some kind of motion? Like, Biggie ain't walking in here and we hear him rapping being like, let's do this right now. There's no more of that. So every artist is getting signed, is getting chased. So once you're chasing them, you have to tell them the real. Like, so it's like, I mean, you have to sell them like, yo, man, you should sign here. Man, we're going to help with your social media. We'll help with your Instagram. You know, they be wanting to get verified. We get you verified. You making all these promises that you basically telling them you good now.
Yeah.
So we're not telling them, hey, man,
This is where the real work starts.
this some fucking, dog, I'm letting you know, once you get signed, you know how this shit go. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. I signed an artist, and y'all can probably figure out who this is. We gave him a lot of money. And when he was in the room, we needed the deal, by the way. We needed the deal. At Warner, we needed the fucking deal. And in order to get the deal, we had to say everything that he wanted to hear. He playing songs is dope, music is dope, music is dope. Then when he leaves the room, the white people in the room are like, did you really like the music? I'm like, nigga, y'all said it was dope. I wouldn't bob my head if I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So they was like, oh, okay, get the deal. We get the deal. Now we got the deal. Now it's like campaigning. It's like you make all the promises during the campaign, and then once you win this fucking job, now you have to govern. Mm-hmm. So now they're like, Ray, we need to get him in the studio and make some better songs. Our first meeting, our first meeting, we're in the meeting, we have this whole game plan. This we're gonna do, we're gonna get him in, because we was like, we're gonna get him in with Mustard, we're gonna get him in with Hit Boy, we had the whole game plan. We was already making the phone calls and everything. So first meeting, we like, yo, man, so look, now the deal is done. We know you want to drop a mixtape and we love it, but we want to give you some more, we want to give you like some other stuff. And it's, mama, excuse me, hold on. Y'all don't like my baby music?
Oh, Lord.
Is that what y'all telling me? And I'm like, and they're like, no, we like it. So if y'all like it, then that's what we putting out. What the fuck you want me to say at that moment? Like as an executive, right? As an executive, I can't say nothing. But as an executive, I could also say, damn, I know what I did wrong. Mm-hmm. We told him everything we wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. We wasn't transparent with what we needed from him. So now they're trying to set the stage, and he ain't going for none of that shit. Because we in the room bobbing our head, smiling, yeah, we love you. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, Ray, go make a hit with him. Nigga, how?
Yeah.
Right. Nigga, how? Get him in the room with Tehran. Nigga, how? You think I'm gonna get him in? You think I'm gonna put my shit that I built in the room with some shit that, and y'all ain't, because I know the plan, Dallas. If I come in the room, first thing they gonna say, he's only putting his people in the room. I don't even want my people working. Mm-hmm. So I don't do that. Then I'm like, then the next thing they're gonna say is why is he not doing X, Y, and Z with Tehran, da, 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 and he just forcing this? And then they're gonna go to the label and be like, we don't like how Ray is doing it. And then the label's gonna say, okay, cool, who do you want then? Now Ray is out. Am I lying, Dallas?
That's a fact.
So nigga, so when people blame A&Rs, I'm like, don't blame me, blame the politics. Nigga, I'm just doing my job. I know we can make better songs, but who the fuck gonna say something? I don't mind saying it, but y'all gonna back me the fuck up.
Yeah,
it's tough to be the bad guy.
Yeah, because these people at these labels will throw your ass under. Dallas said what?
Oh, boy.
Whole time they told you to say it. Dallas said what? I'm appalled.
Man.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you Orlando now because Dallas is the this, and now Dallas is like, damn, nigga, like they will not stand on it.
No.
So I'm not standing on it.
Yeah.
I'm not standing on it.
That's why the A&R job is so important.
Well, it's important, but here's the thing. Not to cut you off. Here's the problem. Everybody that's good enough to do the job, two things happen. They realize how much time consuming it is now. Yeah. It wasn't time consuming like it was. Now it's a real job. Back in the day, it wasn't. Like back in the day, it felt like you were just hanging with your niggas making music. Now it's a real job.
I mean, back in the day too, you could have one superstar artist and put out an album every 3 years.
And nigga Wayne Williams has worked at Jive Records for 30 fucking years because he signed R. Kelly.
No, you're right about that.
And then when they fired him, the same day they dropped R. Kelly. So if you got a superstar,
like that one person that manages that one artist, that one relationship just stays on forever.
Brother, that's the hard part. But let's get into the game. Are y'all ready to play the game?
Right.
No, hold on. I gotta ask one more question. because it's important.
All right.
The second part was, because I said the first part was the time. The second part is you start understanding how much money is coming in.
Yeah.
Then Dallas realized, and mind you, I'm pretty sure Dallas has a nice salary, but you start realizing your salary is a fucking minuscule percentage of what you made the company, and then you start realizing this ain't my company.
Yeah, you start realizing that. Then it's like you start noticing, like, if you don't got a record, how they treat you when you
it ain't my
consistently
shit.
Gave them hits. And I'm like,
even though your catalog is bringing in money,
I'm like, hold up,
Dallas. Even though your catalog is bringing in money right now, they still looking at you like, nigga.
And it's from like a person that never made a song before
in their life.
You sitting there like, okay, I got it.
By the way, the T&E used to be so different.
Fun. It used to be so much fun.
So much fun. The shit.
By the way, T&E is traveling expenses.
I was gonna
basically
say,
your corporate card.
Okay.
I
Love
used
that.
to have to put in the receipts
for you.
and I had to do the expenses for Shakir. This man used to spend $30,000 to $50,000 a month
I miss them. Niggas that like Dallas looking like I miss them days.
What can you spend now?
Me?
Well, Dallas president, so he don't have no limit.
You're different, but still.
I don't want to say it.
But it ain't that.
It
ain't that.
But as a president, I should be about that. By the way, when I worked at a label, my T&E was like first of all, I didn't care what my T&E was.
I'm always the highest in the whole company.
But you're supposed to be.
He used to get in so much trouble.
You're supposed to be, by the way.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be. But that's what I was saying. So people like Dallas that have made companies. I mean, Dallas, if we looked at the books, I guarantee you made the Warner Music Group 9 figures.
Absolutely.
Easy.
Absolutely.
In the 3 years I was at Warner Records, I made them about 30 million. I know you made 9 figures for them motherfuckers in the last 10 years you've been there. And you start realizing, if I leave, I'm leaving with shit.
Yep.
And then that's when, and to me, I think that the game is there now, where I think a cleanse is about to happen. And I think that a lot of people they're gonna have to get rid of a lot of people, because the corporations that are putting the money up are realizing we're doing good, but we got a lot more room for growth. And what's missing? Real A&Rs.
Yep.
But those guys can't be A&Rs no more.
Yeah.
You got to give those guys JVs.
Yeah.
You got to give them partnerships and incentivize them to work. And maybe they can help you with the bigger shit.
Yeah.
But I got to be able, because I want to leave something to my kids. Yeah. You start seeing all these sales and exits and shit. I want to sell. I want to exit also, right? And I think that that's where the game is at. It's at a place right now where the people that can do the jobs at the highest rate don't want to do it without some incentivized and some kind of incentivization, if that's the word, without having been able to build and own their own shit. Maybe I went to college, I didn't. That's cool. But I'm just saying, they got it. But I'm saying, though, like, so that's why the game is suffering. So, Dallas, you are a president right now.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is the next growth step for you?
Yeah, so, I mean, I think after I fulfill my commitment as the president of Asylum, I think I'm going to start my own label.
Nigga, let's fucking clap to that. Why we not clapping? I was drinking water. I'm drinking water, nigga. That's why I ain't clapping. I had my hand in the water.
So I'll be announcing my new label very, very soon.
By the way, when you do, whether you at Atlantic and you got a major budget or you indie and you ain't got nothing, my door is always open.
Thank you.
Whatever you need from me or anybody on my team, my door is always open. And to me, that's how it has to be.
I appreciate that.
For us to win, because these motherfucking major label systems, like, here's the issue. Last thing I'm gonna say. You have people who have done shit that have to prove themselves to people that ain't done shit.
Yeah, that's
so you got people that have built,
Right.
like, there's no way in the world people like Shaw Money XL shouldn't have a label or a job with a major.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's no way in the world, but but it's some little kid that's like, Shaw Money, what you working on? Motherfucker, I had the soundtrack to your life.
Right. What are you
Your
talking
whole
about?
life.
That's what I'm trying to say. Nigga, exactly. So my thing is, like, just looking at that, there's no way that it's certain people that should not be in myself. But I'm not going in there tap dancing. That's the most degrading thing you can ask somebody to do.
Yeah.
Tap dance for somebody that ain't never tap danced.
Yeah.
So now
That's why
everybody,
I always like to be independent and like be my own.
I was about to say, that's why everybody's going to United Masters now. And that's why people going there.
It just felt like, I was at Def Jam for 6 years and I felt good about like getting out of there and doing my own thing, and I did.
I ain't gonna lie, being by myself, obviously I ain't doing all the dinners like I used to.
Right.
Gotta change how you spend the money now. I ain't gonna lie. But I will say this. I love life now because I don't have to do something because it's my job.
Yeah.
Everything I do is
To
because I
control your
love
destiny, man.
doing it.
Exactly.
And for me, it's like, to me, it's like I love where I'm at right now, because you start realizing how much of your life you give up for a job. You start realizing how much, you start also realizing like how much money you gonna make, Dallas. Like, you be like, nigga, the most you gonna do is give me an extra bonus, but now I gotta be your daddy. I gotta be your manager daddy. I gotta be the referee between y'all. It's like, that shit is draining.
Yeah.
We have literally every executive is calling us trying to figure out how they can work at United Masters. I'm like, they understand the culture we built.
Yeah, no, that's dope. You got equity. That's dope.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
those are those things that's important.
I gotta say 2 things before we move on to the game. I want to go on record to make sure we know that I got Dallas's first job.
Make sure you get that clear. She would have
Take it,
made
Dena.
That's number one. But
Take it,
number
Dena.
two, Juju. You saw that epic moment last night with
Okay.
your,
Absolutely.
with
And
your
Dena.
favorite person in the whole wide
And Dena, I
world.
gave you a
Oh,
shout
you
out.
know,
Look,
he
hold
got-
on, Dena. I gave you a shout out at the beginning of this episode. You know why?
Oh, you did.
You know
Coach
why?
Report, yeah.
Because Gucci was the bigger man.
Crazy.
He had humility to invite him on 1017.
Here we go.
20 years of trap music. He invited this man to squash the
my
beat
God.
on his day.
Okay.
That takes
Juju,
a man of humility.
I didn't see you there. I didn't see
And
you
a
there
man of
last night.
stature.
Juju,
Yeah,
I didn't
a
see you there
stature.
last night.
I like
I didn't see you at the show last night.
I had jet lag like a motherfucker. I'm not watching.
okay.
I've been
All right,
traveling
jet
and
lag.
We
we
were there
shot.
making epic
We had to
moments.
shoot, and I'm like, bro, I'm.
No,
That's funny.
It's
I'm
okay.
tired. I was
Later, and it's
tired. Bro. I
ridiculous.
was tired.
It's okay.
You're
Wait,
so
but
lit.
Dallas, as CEO of your own record label,
Yeah.
right? What's gonna be your first order of business?
Handing me some money.
Man, I think my first thing is just figuring out what my first artist is like really gonna represent my brand and
The
what I'm trying to like who's gonna be that flagship artist that like what's gonna draw other artists to my label from that one artist.
I'm gonna say this, and I know you said it here, but this is a slightly different. I wouldn't announce it because what's gonna happen? You have to take advantage of the opportunity that people have. And me talking to you as a brother,
Yeah.
once people see you coming and they know you playing for your own team, it's gonna be some niggas that's gonna be a little like, okay. It might be a nigga that didn't get on Meek album.
Yeah.
It might be a nigga that didn't get on a Wale album and he looking at you like, yeah, you out here with me. And it's like, so me, I always say like, it's like when I started this podcast, I did not announce I was doing the show.
Yeah.
I never, like, to be honest with you, it was like, if you follow me, you see, and if you don't, you don't, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And then it was originally called Combos with the Gods, because Gods is the acronym for Ghosts and Underdogs. But I remember telling my team, I was like, let's just call it the God Show, because if I have combos, that means people got to show up. And people might not show up for me right now because it feels like I'm radioactive because I'm not in the job. And it's like,
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
you're a
saying? So
hater.
for me, it was like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hater. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like
But they
sometimes you
show
got
up for
to,
you.
I know, but sometimes you got to, you said what?
They show up for you
No, they did later. Nobody showed in the beginning.
at the beginning. Okay.
The first 20 episodes was me and Tamira.
Well, I was. You didn't call me till the 100th
No. But can I tell you why though?
The 100.
I'm a Virgo. And you
gotta
know,
get
when you
right.
tell us no, we take that shit personal. And I didn't want enemies. I'd rather just build it. And if they come, they come. And if they don't, like, it's me telling Dallas, it's like, I can see, like, it's like, because what happens is people use you for collateral damage to make their own fucking move. So let's give an example. Jeff Vaughn, my brother, right? I love Jeff. Jeff's a brilliant A&R guy. He was at president of Capitol. He left Capitol, and now he's at Columbia. You don't think that there's people going to Ron Perry right now like, you gave Jeff a deal, and look
Yeah.
what he doing. You
Yeah.
should give me, you know the game. So sometimes you got to take the target off your chest and just go do what you're great at, and then let it come and work. Because then people will come, because I know how good a nigga you are, and I
Yeah.
also know your shit gonna work.
Yeah.
But I also know there's a lot of people that aren't as confident in their stardom like you are.
Yeah.
And that's intimidating to some.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's like when L.A. Reid started Hitco. Like, they treated him like,
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of pushback for
Yeah,
sure. It's
you know
gonna
it
be, and there's
is.
gonna be a lot of people that they're not gonna want to help be responsible for helping me be successful.
especially because they know you own it.
Yeah.
And they look,
Yeah.
now they count in your pocket. Now
Yeah.
like, nigga, I ain't gonna get this nigga. I want a piece of your master. You're
Yeah.
like, you don't want a
Yeah.
piece of Roddy Ricch master, but because you know it's mine. Because
Yeah.
Sierra got us like that, by the way. By the way, not in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
She was on Warner. I
Yeah.
knew I was gonna work for Warner. So because I knew that,
Yeah.
I stopped Tehran's schedule, because I'm like, nigga, go work on Sierra.
Yeah.
So that way, when I walk in the building a year from now or 6 months from now, nigga, I could walk in with a win, because they know it's us doing it. Level Up came. We didn't know Sierra was independent until Level Up dropped.
Oh.
Because if I did, I would have did the deal differently.
Right.
I would have handled the business differently.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you independent, nigga. I thought you was on a so I know the psychology of what you're gonna be up against. So when Sierra just dropped it, we didn't know, but by that, and I also gave her more publishing than she was supposed to, because we do pop splits. So, you know, it's like, to make it easier, we split everything 3 ways.
Yeah.
But she also owns 100% of the master. And when it comes to clearance, Level Up probably made $3 million from syncs alone.
That's dope.
Because I know you're probably not going to radio because you're independent, right?
Yeah.
So because I know how much it made from syncs alone, you getting paid twice. Because you getting paid to clear the master, and that's all your money, and then you also getting paid to clear the publishing. and you probably contribute like 3 or 4 words or 5 or 6 words, and we still, because you wrote, we like, nah, we splitting it equally. So we want to walk with 25%. She got 25%. JR Rodham got 25%, and the sample got 25%. But if I knew it was independent, I would have been like, fuck no.
Yeah.
I would have did like, we taking 37.5 each and you own the master, or here's 10% for you. But I didn't do it that way. And to me, it was because I didn't know. So once niggas know your business and they see you as a nigga that's trying to be the next P or the next motherfucking whatever, they're going to be trying to block nigga or in them offices hating. What Dallas do? Yeah. His deal been going over 12 months and what he got, you know the game, bro. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you got to just put that fucking win up. And then tell niggas it's yours and then be like, haha, bitches. Got you, motherfuckers. You know I ain't lying, nigga. Right, bro. So that's some brother information from brother game. But
absolutely,
we have this game we play, Dena.
I have to say this: I'm so proud of you and I love you.
Thank you.
Raise her. Where money?
You know I'm proud of
I'm
you.
Fucking
and
with
I
you.
love you.
I'm fucking with you.
But
I'm playing.
I give him so much slack.
I know you love me and you proud of me because you showed up and did the show.
Yeah.
You doing the show meant doing the show let me know that we was hot. Because you don't show up unless shit hot. You ain't gonna show up.
Professionally makeup.
Dena is not gonna show up. If we were on episode 2, when we were sitting in that room with the motherfucking white table and the green screen, Dena would be like, "Who are you?"
She'd be like, "Cute."
We'll do it when I got so much stuff going on. We'll do it when it's time. When Dena is like, "What we doing?" I was like, "DeVito, Dena's doing the show. We're doing good, my brother. Dena's on the show."
To be fair, Ray didn't ask anybody in the beginning. He was like, "I'm not asking anybody if they want to come here. We'll let them come to us." So
I got people I got people mad at me right now.
Yeah.
It be niggas in the streets that be like, "Yo, I thought we was homies, my nigga." And I'm like, "Of course we are." They was like, "Well, why you invite me on the show?" I'm like, "My nigga, if you Dallas ain't gotta call me. If Dallas called me and we was filming, he showed up right now. I'm like, nigga, sit down. Like, I don't if you my nigga, I don't gotta invite you, nigga. This is whatever. I want you to come.
I called you. I like it's time.
Yeah. Nigga, Juju popped up. Nigga, I saw Juju out one day. I was like, yo, I shoot Wednesdays at 3, nigga. Pull up. Juju was here at 2:30.
He's fine. He's only working on Gucci records.
He's
only working on Gucci
Juju been getting
records.
shot all episode.
By the way, cousin Juju.
Hey, man. All I'm going to say is I'm glad the beef is squashed. You know, Atlanta needed that cleanse.
We did.
We needed that cleanse.
For the 20th of trap music, the
20th trap music on
the
10/17.
anniversary of when Tip originated the genre of the music.
On 10/17.
By the way, we
called
want
me
Tip
on
for the show. I'm asking now. I'm about to do Damani too. Damani wants to do the show, so I'm gonna do Damani.
That'll be dope. No, I would have showed up for you on the second.
She ignore the nigga like Shay said. I'm gonna make it happen. I want y'all to peep at the house. Dena is the best dancer in the game.
She said, "Yeah."
Shout out to Money, United Masters.
Yeah. Oh.
Dena, can we get Tip? Dena, can you help make Tip happen?
Of course I can.
Thank you, Dena. Now let's get to the game.
Yay.
By the way, Dena, you gotta play now. You have to play the game, Dena.
What's the game?
The game is called Making the Cut.
Okay.
And in this game, we give you guys 3 options, and you have to sign someone, develop someone, cut someone. And if you choose not to answer, you have to donate $20 to the nonprofit right there on that wall. It's a Creative Academy.
Okay.
Ray runs it. We have 3 kids that came from it, and 2 of them actually won Grammys. So it's a real nonprofit that's really getting kids going. You gonna play?
I'm playing. Is Juju playing?
No, we don't.
Oh, no.
He's a host.
Smoke. I'm telling you, they got
Juju's, you know, Juju's now officially a host on the show.
Oh, you're official.
Every week.
That's our cousin Juju.
Cousin, that's why we call him Cousin Juju. Let's have up for Juju.
And comfy. Yeah.
He's here.
Fantastic.
Now, Dena, are you ready? So, Dena, I want y'all to both know, it might not just be artists. It will be anything.
Oh, I like this.
And you can make
You're not playing either.
No, only people play is y'all two.
Just us.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all ready? And by the way, I'm gonna show you how messy Burgundy Jack is.
Okay.
Burgundy Jack sends the answer, our producer, and also sometimes
who's
a host.
Burgundy Jack?
Right there with the burgundy on.
Oh, yes.
He's from Queens.
Well, we know that.
I know Burgundy Jack.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's
Remember,
very,
y'all the CEOs of your own.
he's very messy,
Gotcha.
and you're gonna hear by these questions how messy he is.
Lord.
When we start there.
Okay. I'm looking this way.
When we start there. All right, cool. Let's go. T.I., 2 Chainz.
It always gotta be T.I. Okay.
T.I., 2 Chainz, Rick Ross.
Who you signing, dropping, and developing.
Dallas, we're gonna get that $20 out of you. Them kids gonna eat some McDonald's because of you. That's why he gonna answer every question.
So what? T.I., 2 Chainz, Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
You going first?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm dropping T.I.
Oh shit.
because he don't want to do music anymore. He's on his last album.
No. We talking about
Life.
them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And plus, you know where he at in life, so it's not
Oh,
fair.
okay,
You got to
fine.
answer it
Yeah,
like
she
it's
was-
your
I thought you were talking about
enterprise,
music.
and
She
these
had
are brands
vague.
that you have associated with your enterprise. They're your enterprise.
That was a good thought process, though.
Yeah,
I like
thank
where
you.
you were going.
I mean, because he's on his last. Okay, damn. You go ahead.
Now that that's
Wait,
off the table,
actually, let me borrow $20.
so she can donate it.
So you donate $20?
No, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what Dallas got to say. This is hard.
I'm signing Rick Ross.
Better.
I'm developing 2 Chainz. And I'm
Damn.
dropping Tip.
Damn.
By the way, that was the best you could do. That's the best as you could do. And if you know why he did it that way. Dena.
I'm gonna go the same way because of the same.
Oh
reason.
my, no, you got to say it.
The same
That's the
way.
only rule. You have to actually say it.
The sign and dropping it.
Because you got to say cutting this person.
You gotta say it.
No, I can't. $20.
$20 for the kids.
Hey!
Good way to put the pressure on, Ray. That's how you get the money.
I kept thinking. You know what? I kept thinking music, and then I had to reroute
Oh
it.
no. This
A
shit
little bit of
gets
everything.
ill. This
Because
shit
let me
gets.
tell you something. Ross is gonna make some money.
What?
Is he?
So you
The real
gotta
question is,
sign-
he gonna let you make some with him? I don't know that, by the way, but I'm saying there's a lot of niggas that make money, but they don't let niggas eat with them.
We make it.
Okay, good. Okay. Here's another one. I like. See, you gonna understand where we're going now, Dallas. Dreams and Nightmares. The Box. I'm a Boss.
That's targeted to you.
By the way, you're here though, so you got
Dreams
answer.
and Nightmares. The Box. And I'm cutting. I'm a Boss.
Hold on, so you
Dropping.
signing?
I'm signing Dreams and
You
Nightmares.
ain't say you just said the name. You gotta get it out.
I'm
You
signing
signed
Dreams and Nightmares. I'm developing The Box. And I'm dropping I'm a Boss.
By the way, that's dope because Dreams and Nightmares is the one. That's the culture, nigga. Go ahead,
That's
Dena.
the one for sure. That's the one. That's forever. You know, Tehran was like, that's the only song that didn't use the formula of making a hit record, The Box. He like,
Oh, yeah,
it
he
fascinates
fascinated
him.
by it. He
He
fascinated.
talks about, he like, how the fuck did he make this record? He didn't follow no formula.
Yeah.
By the way, the
of a hit
production was
record.
in 12 studios.
That's
Okay,
a fact.
Dena. What's that? By the way, that was your studio. Say that.
There
But
we go.
Dena, we need the answer.
Sprinkle.
Signing. I would say, what were the 3 again?
Dreams and Nightmares, The Box, I'm a Boss. Those are 3 of Dallas hits that he got plaques on the wall for. So,
So I gotta go signing Dreams and Nightmares.
okay.
Then dropping The Box. And developing I'm a Boss.
When I'm gonna answer this one. I was about to say I'm gonna answer this one. I'm signing Dreams and Nightmares. No, I'm lying. I'm signing I'm a Boss. I'm developing Dreams and Nightmares, and I'm dropping The Box. Only because The Box doesn't have that formula. I'm a Boss to me is an instant hit. Cause I'm
I
a
love
boss.
I'm a
Like
Boss,
it's just an
yeah.
instant hit. So
I think so. But what's funny is the formula is changing now with social. It changed with social media. That's why The Box worked. So I think The Box, like the reason I was sign The Box is because it fit with the new formula of what social media was supposed to be doing for music. And I feel like if people kind of followed that in A&R and records, you would have more success.
And you would sign it and then
I would sign
Gucci as a feature.
No, I wouldn't put Gucci on The Box. Never.
hold on, Dena, I got one custom made.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna make it fair for you. All right,
shit.
this is good for y'all.
Okay.
Thug Motivation 101. Port of Miami. These are all Shakir signed his first albums.
Lord.
And then the third one is Self-Made Rocco's album, which Shakir also signed.
That was a good one.
And y'all was right there for all 3 of those.
Damn.
So I'm signing. I'm signing Thug Motivation. I'm
sign-
signing
Me too.
Thug Motivation.
Me too.
And then I'm developing Port of Miami. And then I gotta drop Rocco. And no offense, I love you, but yeah,
Damn. People underestimate how good Rocco
That
album
was
was.
really
I was about to
good.
say you have to you know.
That motherfucking album was good.
very good.
I'm
Damn.
signing Thug Motivation 101. That motherfucker changed the history of
Of
fucking
rap.
You
rap.
have to.
I'm developing Rocco. And I'm gonna drop Port of Miami.
Really?
I love it.
If you listen to Port of Miami, Rocco might have had more. Ross had the bigger record,
But Rocco
but
had a
the
more.
album,
Rocco didn't miss on that. He was
that
hitting
motherfucking Drummer Boy bodied that album.
crazy. All right, here we go. Another one. This is a good one.
This is a tight
Ooh.
situation.
I'm trying to think where we're gonna go. All right, I'm gonna make it easy on you, Dallas. T Grizzly, Sada Baby, 4-2 Doug. We all want Michigan, baby. We're going Michigan. Dena, you got to answer too.
Do I have to? I don't even.
Dena,
I'm not qualified.
Then you donate the $20 to the kids.
I like that. I'm not qualified.
Because I don't know all the music like that.
Oh fuck!
You know who they are though.
Yeah.
So the answer.
Damn.
That's all you need.
You got to know their whole catalog to answer. You A&R, you do this.
Tough.
Are we getting?
I got relationships with these niggas.
Yeah, they really putting us in
Are
a
the
predicament.
kids going to eat McDonald's?
Or
I'm
Chick-fil-A.
gonna go. I'm a sign T Grizzly. I'm gonna develop 42 Doug, and I'm gonna drop Sada.
Look at your man. Look at your man. Look at your man. Your man like, yo.
I love you, Sada.
Dena?
I'm standing on
I'm
it.
just gonna go with Dallas.
No, say it, Dena.
I like it. Copy paste.
I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas. This is his lane right here. I gotta go with what he says.
Okay.
By the way, Sada Baby introduced me to Skilla Baby, and that nigga's the hottest nigga coming out the D right now.
I got
for sure.
I got some good ones, boy. I got ooh.
Don't-
Dallas, I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
L.A. Reid,
Oh Lord.
Craig Kalman,
I got $20 for y'all.
Todd Moskowitz.
Wow.
I'm going.
Todd Moskowitz, I'm
go.
signing.
I love that you said that.
Okay, go.
That nigga changed my life for real. Craig Kalman, I'm developing, and I'm dropping L.A. Reid.
Because L.A. fired you.
There we go.
It's only right you got
That'll
him
do
back
Your turn.
now. Dena,
We
look at
cool
Dena.
now, baby.
You know
Look at
I'm
Dena
signing
face.
LA. There's
Okay.
no doubt about it. I'm developing Craig. I'm dropping Todd.
I heard Todd is a real dude and he looks out for people.
Man,
I don't know him
Todd
like
just
that,
sold his
though.
company for $350.
All right.
Hold on.
I don't know him like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie to you. This one is unfair. This nigga, by the way, y'all, I want y'all to know Burgundy Jack is a messy nigga. If you see this one that he just sent me, if you see this one he sent me, bro, it's like
Y'all
But
turn
you-
that. Y'all
but-
can
he
turn
said,
that
"Oh, you want to
back
hear it?
up.
Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear
But
it?
here's
Oh,
the
I-
thing.
Y'all want to hear it? You want to hear it?" Shakir,
Oh,
Right.
oh Lord.
Andre Harrell,
Ooh.
and Chris Lighty.
Oh, ooh.
This is Burgundy Jack, by the way. I'm just reading it,
Who
guys.
is who?
Wow.
Shakir, Stewart, Andre Harrell, Chris Lighty.
Signing Shakir.
We're
Absolutely.
signing
There's
Shakir.
no other question about that.
I love
I'm
that.
developing Andre Harrell, and I'm dropping Chris Lighty.
By the way, Shakir is
Same.
smiling down right now.
Yeah.
That made me happy.
real.
That was actually a good question, Zach, because it made them. They pay homage to the guy. All right, cool. I got
But
a
I want
couple.
to remind you, you're here because of L.A. Reid, because L.A. Reid is Shakir.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay? He laid the foundation for Atlanta music business.
Todd Moskowitz
Period.
made my salary go
I
from
get it.
50,000 to about some thousand, nigga.
I heard Todd's a real dude, by the way. I don't know about the other dude that was
nigga
with.
Todd.
I don't know about the other dude that was with y'all, but
Todd
you
put me
know.
in that corner office,
That third
baby.
musketeer, you still?
Nah, the other guy. He knows somebody. There's
Oh,
another
okay.
guy in that mix that he's a hater. All right, cool. This is a little woo.
This game is dramatic.
Corday, Simba, Roddy Ricch, Burgundy Jack. You signed all three, by the way.
Dang, I'm going to let you
Burgundy
know.
Jack, by the way. This is crazy.
I gotta take the 20 on that
$20 for the kids.
one. That's the dub for sure.
Oh, hey, listen. Sometimes it's just worth because it's gonna
Y'all
be a
take
nigga.
cash?
Yeah,
Yup,
that's
you
cash
take it
out. Yeah,
all.
Dre right there. You can do it.
All
But
forms
it's
of
going. But y'all know it's gonna be one dude that run up
That
on
was
you
fucked
saying.
up. That was fucked up, bro.
It's gonna be one person that run up on you and be like, Dallas, why didn't you just pay the 20, my nigga?
Oh, I'm paying the 20 on
Why didn't
that
you pay
one.
the 20, my nigga? All right, cool. I got a couple more. All right, cool. Ooh, fuck.
Damn, that was crazy.
Nah. I'm just letting you know. I'm thinking about this one right here. You think that one? All right, Jeezy,
God.
Rick Ross, Meek Mill. Matter of fact, I gotta take that one back. Hold on. Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Wale.
We went MMG. Okay.
He's all three. I mean, he's like,
Okay, I'm ready. Rick Ross, I'm signing. Meek Mill, I'm developing. I'm gonna have to drop Wale.
You gonna cut Wale?
I like him though. He's a Virgo, by the way.
Really? Changes this.
Another dub.
Ooh, they eating good.
All right, we're gonna do two more. I'm gonna do two more.
Biscuits,
We got some. I'm gonna do two more. Ooh.
Damn, that was cold.
Ooh. Actually, I got three because I want to ask you one. I want to ask you. It's two that I asked everybody, and there's one that's gonna be custom to you. No, I'm gonna do the albums. Ready to Die.
Okay.
Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Illmatic.
Ready. You said Ready, Reasonable Doubt, on Illmatic.
Yep.
Dang.
Marto.
I'm gonna do.
Let him go. Damn.
I want your
I'ma
A&R
do-
ear. This is good.
I'm gonna do. Fuck. I'm gonna do. Reasonable Doubt, Signing.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to Die, Developing. And I might have to drop Illmatic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
No, hold on. I got you. Just inspired me.
Gotta go.
Hold on.
Dang.
What you got for us, girl?
That was a real.
I feel
feeling.
like Reasonable Doubt and Ready to Die. I feel like I feel like I still listen to those albums. Like I feel like they what's it called with Wine? What they age very
yeah.
they age
That's why I
very-
said those albums. What
like
like
Illmatic didn't age that well to me. Like it was
was
incredible
great
for
at
it
that
what it
moment.
did for
That's
hip hop
true.
and how dope. Like seeing a lyricist
Yeah.
like that, like oh my god, this nigga's
went
different.
hard.
But like Ready to Die and Reasonable
Yeah.
Doubt, like you can put that shit on now and be like, oh these niggas they painted that
So I'll
picture.
sign Ready to Die
oh my god.
and
keep
develop
going.
Reasonable Doubt and then drop.
By the way, that's probably my answer too.
Yeah.
All right, I know it. I'm just letting you know, Dallas. This is fun because you have a track record. So I got it. So it's one I got to add in there.
Okay.
Victory Lap. Please excuse me for being antisocial. Dreams and Nightmares. He A&R'd all three of those albums if you're at home, people. These your babies.
Sign in Victory Lap.
Rest in peace, Nip.
That might be
Yeah.
one of the best albums. Both of them, please excuse me being antisocial. I'm developing. Those were probably hands on the two craziest albums ever. And Dreams and Nightmares, we rushed that album. Because we were so on fire.
But the intro is out
That's all
there.
we got on that bitch.
You said that.
That was actually a good one. That was a good one. All right, cool. Two more. All
If
right.
you would have said championships, I would have been fucked up.
I was trying to go debut. I was trying to go first album that you
Nah,
did with
it's all
them.
good.
I was trying to make it like, I hate comparing second ones to first because the hard part is
Yeah.
that first one getting that out.
Nah, I
All right,
feel you.
cool. All right, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Drake.
Go ahead.
Damn. Sheesh. I know who you're going with.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
So signing Jay-Z, developing Drake, and dropping Kanye.
Okay.
No Yeezys for you.
I know.
Who again?
Drake, Ye,
Jay.
Jay.
Jay signing, of course.
This is hard.
Developing Ye, dropping Drake.
Damn. What would
I
you
just
say,
think-
Ray?
I think as an overall musician, like from production to Kanye, he's unmatched.
I'm signing Ye.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna sign
Yeah.
Ye.
I
I'm
knew
gonna
that.
develop Drake, and I'll drop Hove. Here's why though.
That's crazy.
After Hove's first album, he gonna change the business and own me.
Did the lights go off in here?
nigga, Hove is gonna outsmart everybody.
Niggas out of business, boy.
Hove is gonna outsmart everybody. No, he outsmarted everybody with him and owns everything.
That's a fact. That's a good way to
So
look
it's
at
like, now if you ask me who do I want to be with in business with, Jay all day. I want to be on his side of the business. I don't want to be on the other side.
But Kanye's a handful. You got.
But we don't get Blueprint without Ye.
True.
Man, you don't get a lot of shit without
Without Ye, that's what I'm saying. Ye is
you
actually
don't get
a
a lot
feeder,
of artists without Ye.
bro.
Like Drake's never put no artists out like Ye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ye done made something like he done changed niggas' whole trajectory. Like if any rapper come out right now say produced by Kanye right now,
We all checking out.
niggas is listening to the whole album.
Facts.
And I feel like Ye will let niggas eat. I just think Ye will be like, you can eat. I feel like he'll be the one that's like, yo, do the Jeezy with me, do this with me, do this. I just feel like he's that. I feel like Jay will be like,
But he's gonna run you down.
if I'm making $1 billion, I'm
They
okay with
like
that.
Ye is executive producing Cardi B out right now. Niggas will flip.
Like a motherfucker.
Now I want to know what that would sound like.
That would sound crazy. That nigga is incredible.
All right, cool. Last one.
All right.
Tupac. Nipsey. DMX.
I'm ready. Damn, that's a hard
Go
one.
ahead.
Ever say you
See,
wasn't that
sounds
easy?
good when it first dropped.
What's he so?
But I damn.
Signing
Some
Nip.
signing. No,
Signing Nip.
You signed a nip over Tupac.
I'm signing Pac.
That's some loyal shit, my
I'm
nigga. I
signing
love
Pac,
that.
And I'm developing
Awesome boy,
Nip.
I'm signing Nip.
I'm signing Nip.
What'd you say?
I'm
I'm
signing
signing
Nip.
Pac and developing Nip.
Dropping.
And I guess I gotta cut DMX, but I love him.
Fuck no, I'm signing Nip. I'm developing DMX, and I'm cutting Pac.
You sound
I
crazy.
think we got to
I'm
rethink.
signing Nip. I'm developing Pac, and I'm dropping X.
I'm definitely signing
Pac,
Pac.
the greatest.
I'm developing X.
Me too.
And I gotta cut Nip.
Damn.
And the reason I gotta cut because the reason I say that is because like Nip, it was more about who he was than the music he made.
You know what?
And
You gotta
I felt like that about Pac.
You gotta-
Pac,
Pac
I
had
get
both.
around.
The music
had
is
both.
part of him.
Pac
had
is the
both.
only one that had both. And X was such a fire.
No, you're
like,
right.
Like you gotta understand, X was like,
You might be
take
right
this
about
shit.
that
But
one.
X, like you know what
Yeah.
Leo said. X made the
might be right
game.
about that one.
X took the game black and white.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He was hard.
and in the world of Technicolor, of Puff being the biggest artist in the world and the bad boy and shiny suits, and to have a nigga come out with a dog and a white beater and a fucking rope chain,
He had a
Growling
crazy
at
move.
you.
Yeah.
growling, like what?
But Nipsey didn't have enough time. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like, but I think,
Yeah,
think Nipsey was
yeah.
also. If you ask me which one of those two I would want to go into business with,
Yeah,
Nipsey.
Nipsey,
If you
right,
ask me which
right.
one I'm gonna want to sign,
Pac.
Nip was so smart,
Yeah.
and he had a great heart.
Yeah.
And that's what we loved. And we loved his music, but we loved him equally at it. It's more people that love him than they love his music. Pac, on the other hand, you gotta
His music.
like fucking Dear Mama.
play that.
Don't forget, I mean, California Love, like he has the greatest diss song in rap history.
you cannot.
And it was the
deny-
most disrespectful, by the way. And we
Opening
let,
line.
like he literally said, man, he literally rapped about a little girl named Brenda and talked about how we need to help her
Yes.
because she's struggling. From that to I ain't got no motherfucking friends. That's why I fucked your
Man,
bitch.
I
What?
just signed.
And it was all made sense to us.
I
It
just
was
saw
okay.
an interview.
Get money.
I just saw an interview. With
West
Pac.
Side. Hold on. There's another thing I gotta say. He wasn't
And the
from
bitch you claim-
the West Side. And he still said West Side till he died, nigga. Like, yo, this nigga
And
is
he was only 25 when he died.
20. I thought he was 26.
Maybe 26, but
Yeah.
either way, that's
Because
a
he's born
short time.
71. No.
The
He was 25.
The impact.
He was born
of what
June
he did
June
in
1
those
6 June 16,
26 years
1971. And he died
is unmatched.
1996.
And I'm picking Pac over Biggie all day, every day.
Chill out.
Biggie is the most perfect
Sorry.
rapper in rap history.
That nigga's
Said
incredible.
who?
Pac is a legend.
Biggie is the most perfect
Biggie
rapper in
is
rap
too.
history. Rapper. I ain't to my person.
Yeah.
Biggie first album had the perfect combination of hits, lyrics, MC showing his MC
Yeah.
storytelling. When you hear
That
his
nigga made a
intro,
flawless double album.
bro, when you hear his intro and you
Like,
hear
dog.
him being born and the song playing, and then his mom is like, this motherfucker, and then you hear him going through all his dad yelling, and then all of a sudden he like, we gonna rob the motherfucking train, nigga. Your mama is like, you just felt like you knew.
And he
And then
was
he
like-
ended the album with suicidal thoughts and he killed himself.
And he was 22? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nigga, these
To make that
22-year-old
kind of
niggas is dumb as fuck now.
No, you're right.
These 22-year-old kids is in jail, using drugs, dumb as fuck. This nigga
ten
was
crack commandments,
TikTok.
nigga.
Yeah. No, it's craziness. Man, we need some stars like that again.
I just wish we had that.
Man.
To me, it's like I wish we had
That's
that. Like,
what you get in the game for.
like he said, black ugly as ever. How like he
No.
knew what you saw.
Crazy.
He ain't trying to dodge that shit. Yeah, I'm ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the stop. Like, nigga, he let you. It was almost like, yeah, he is, but he does have Gucci on. And he does have rings and watch filled with rocks.
Right.
What niggas like, this nigga's the nigga, bro. You can't beat him. To me, I just feel like he's the most perfect rapper.
For sure.
And if we look at his run was the shortest. He had a 3-year run. 94, got killed in 97.
Crazy.
He didn't record 2,000 songs like Pac. Yeah. He had a limited amount of songs, but
they were good.
They were fucking amazing.
Pac was on a mission. Really Pac was on a mission to change.
But that's what I'm saying. I love him, but Nip was too. But Nip was on a mission to teach independence. Yeah. He was on it. Like, that's why I always tell people, I'm like, Nip's death to me, Nipsey Hussle's death to me was the worst death in hip hop history. It's the worst. Like, when Pac got killed, everybody knew that was coming. I was a kid, but when Pac got shot, remember this is the second time he got shot. Yeah. So it was like, everybody's like, he got shot again?
Yeah.
When Big got killed, he was in Cali. All you could say is, why he was in Cali?
Yeah.
Nip got killed in front of his clothing store,
Crazy.
on his block, a neighborhood he was invested in, by a nigga he knew. Like, to me, that felt different.
Part of the same gang.
Yeah, same gang, and the nigga shot you in a hurtful rage because he loved you, and he couldn't take that you wasn't. You was like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that. And all he had to do was, and he would, even how he died, if he just would have been fake with him, nah, we good, nigga, we good. Whatever you need, I got you. And then left, he would have probably still be able, but because he was real nigga shit. Just tell the nigga like, yo, that shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
So I think his death was the worst death in hip hop history, like, by far. And it wasn't even about where, it was just about who he was. And as black men, we're taught to do everything that he did. Find one girl, love one girl, take care of her, take care of your community, employ your community. And everything he did was right, and he got killed right there.
Yeah.
Nigga, that made, if a nigga don't want to do what he don't want to do right, it's Nip's death. It's like, nah, look what happened to Nip.
Yeah.
Pac, we knew it. Like, you just jumped the nigga like 20 minutes ago, my nigga. Like,
right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
He was wild.
He was wild.
Yeah.
You just stomped the nigga out 20 minutes ago, so you knew that.
Mission.
But all right, cool. Last thing, and then we done. We do this thing called credit check, right? And like I said, Dena, we don't give out flowers on our.
Okay.
I hate that giving niggas flowers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's rooted in death. It's rooted in death. Most niggas get their flowers when they die. Don't give me my flowers when I'm alive. Nigga, give me some credit. Because I could take that credit and leverage it and do something.
Okay.
So what we do now is we give y'all both a chance to shout out 2 to 3 unsung heroes in your story. Just on some respect and love shit. Somebody who probably don't get the love.
For me,
go ahead.
I would say Big V.
Shout out to V.
Big V played a tremendous role in my growth. I would say Shakir, and I would say Dena.
Look at the 360 moment.
See, Dena, we gonna edit this clip and send it to you.
Yay!
Go ahead.
I'm excited. Okay. For me, it's Tubby because he actually introduced me to Shakir for the first time. And
Okay.
he always likes to take that credit, and sometimes I don't say it enough.
That's funny.
So
He gonna take his credit.
Yep.
he definitely gonna take his credit. Simon Gubadia, who started the studio with me, who was my business partner at the time, and then we separated. And I would say, damn. Rico Wade.
Rico Wade?
Rico Wade
Really?
hired me when to work with the Dungeon family. Back when I first started my PR firm, he was one of the first people to ever give me a shot, and I just love Rico. Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Tamira asked the last question. You guys will ask both of y'all. Ask both of them.
So the name of the show is The God Show. It stands for Goats and Underdogs. Do you guys consider yourself goats or underdogs in this industry? And if you don't consider yourself a goat, what would you have to accomplish to be considered that?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like I'm still an underdog because I'm always behind the scenes, and I feel like I'm still building. Like I haven't even reached the pinnacle of what I'm doing in this business or in my life. So,
in order to be a GOAT, you would want to be the face of the brand, or what would make you?
I mean, I feel like I've helped a lot of people's careers, but I would want to make that a whole different level and then make a whole lot of money.
Okay.
Like more money. like
it up a
top
notch.
money.
You ready to get paid
Like,
now?
I wanna retire.
I think we're all in that place of ready to get really
Yeah,
paid now.
like please
Yes.
give me my not just my credit, but the credit, like
The
on
coin.
the car.
The coin.
That's what I said. Give me my moving credit.
Give me my money.
Yes.
Because sometimes you don't even need that credit. I just want the money because I worked.
Yes.
And I need it.
Did the groundwork already.
Yeah.
Time to.
I definitely think I'm an underdog. I think my goal is to make me a goal is like to prove that I could do it on my own and create something from scratch and really build a brand that's going to be synonymous for success.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If we was sitting across from the 16-year-old Dallas and the 16-year-old Dena, they would be like, "You fucking the GOAT," because you did it your way.
Yeah.
I always look at how we dress. I had all I knew is I did not want to wear hard bottom shoes and slacks to work.
Man.
I wanted to dress like me and still get paid, and y'all doing it. So I'm telling you guys, you both are GOATs.
Appreciate it, bro. You too.
Nah, seriously.
Yeah.
And,
For sure.
You know, on some real shit, I love both of y'all because I seen y'all journey, and I'm proud to call y'all friends, and I can't wait to see what the next 10 years look like, because I didn't know I was gonna be here this long. And I don't know if you did, Dena, I don't know if you did, Dallas, but I didn't believe that I could be in this 18 years.
Yeah.
So now I know I could be in another 20 if I wanted
Right.
to. Just if I want to. So we celebrate y'all. We thank y'all for coming on the show.
And
Shout out
thank you for accepting my invitation to 12 Studios and coming.
Of course,
in there.
of course, Dena.
And
Listen, Dena, one thing you ain't. You gonna be where the heat at. I want to stand next to you because if I'm with you, I'm where the heat at. So we hot, guys. Everybody was ready. We hot. Dena's here.
Oh my God.
Stay
By the
for
way,
people
shout out to our
jobs.
sponsor. Shout out to Yoko Vodka. Shout out to Tote and Carry. By the way, y'all should shop with Tote and Carry. They got the best luggage in the world. That's all the stuff you see here.
Every color,
and
every swag.
shout out to Dallas and Dena, who both have the initials DM. And we appreciate y'all. This is the Guy Show, and we are out.
Thank you.
Boom.